Ohio can wait because I couldn't wait for him, Stevie.
You know how them superstars are.
No shit, right? Hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, everybody, because I haven't done a chat in like a week or whatever, and then we had the holiday. I was gonna do one the other night, and I'm like, yeah. And I just got two, what do you call it? So I didn't do it.
Yeah, we were up at the homestead Saturday night, and I was going to do one, and my butt hit that chair, and I was out.
Yeah. And then I was gonna do one Monday night.
Asses
And
off.
I'm like, is that my
I don't know whose it is.
It's not mine. I shut mine off. No, I just want to make sure it ain't mine. I don't care whose it is. I just want to make sure it ain't mine because usually I do my best to on those notifications. Multi Gunman, how the hell are you, kid? Good to see you.
What up, bro?
Hey, Multi. Hey, Gunpowder.
Hello, Gunpowder. Gunpowder, why are you out there? Aren't you supposed to be in here?
Get your butt in here.
Oh, shit. So how's everybody's 4th?
Didn't blow no fingers off or nothing, so it was awesome. I was on the Muskegon River. Susie introduced me to her in-laws and all that. I mean, her brother's wife's family.
Cool.
And this guy has the most beautiful place I've been at in a long time. And then you go down this big old driveway, and his front yard is the Muskegon River.
That's awesome.
Gorgeous. Sat there and watched the fireworks.
Cool.
Nice.
Shooting them off.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was pretty awesome.
How can I get in when you don't send people links? Kiss my ass.
2.5 hour drive home, but 3-4 o'clock in the morning. What's the problem?
Yeah. Right.
Them last couple of miles were.
If I'm driving, it doesn't bother me. You know what? I'm gonna have Gunpowder come on first, and then I'm gonna have Ohio come on because Ohio was the first one to fucking comment, and he's the last one on the panel at 10:16 at night.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He was in the bathroom getting all prettied up,
getting all dolled up,
or stinking it up.
Welcome, you guys.
How's it going, y'all?
It's doing good. I could have sworn I sent you a link.
You didn't send nobody no link.
I think I did.
There you go.
It's on there. I'm gonna have Shalisa. I'll send it to Shalisa. I'll have her screenshot it so to show it to you that I sent it to you. If it's not, we'll just move on to a different subject.
I don't got a bonfire. No.
Ohio, you with us?
You there?
All right, there you are. All right.
Hello?
Hello.
We're here. Can you hear us?
Oh, okay.
Right. What are you doing? How was your 4th?
What's that?
How was your 4th?
Good. I just got done doing the fireworks. Right now, where the town where I work, they have a little festival like on the 6th, 7th, and what is it? Yeah, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or something like that. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's called Home Days. They do fireworks every night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It got rained out last night, so they did double tonight. And they started right at 10 o'clock, and that's what time I get off, and it was packed, and I sat in my car trying to get out. And I was like, I'm not staying for these. And then the grand finale hit, and people were gone. So I've been sitting in traffic for about 10 minutes.
You should have just borrowed a work car.
I saw the fireworks up north, and of course up there it's it's a small town, but they put on the best fireworks display, and they do it in the park, and there's a shit ton of people there, and there's nothing up there. There's no light, you know what I mean? So it's perfect. And then the 4th of July, no, it wasn't the 4th, the 29th. My town did the 4th of July fireworks. And my wife says, "We going to the fireworks?" I'm like, I got to work that night, you know. And I don't want to go all the way down there. And da da da. She goes, "All the way down where?" She goes, "Walk out the front door." So what are you talking about? She goes, "They're at the park across the street."
Nah.
I get home from work, sat my ass in my fucking parking lot with my wife, and just watched the fireworks.
And ood and odd.
Ooh, nah. Tried to
Yeah,
get a
it's
little.
nice when you can do that.
Yeah, I never moved.
We have them blowing up right over our heads, don't we? The freaking neighbors get crazy with it. It's raining debris or
Yikes.
Nothing better than a bunch of amateurs shooting
I'll
fireworks.
tell you what.
quiet. You can hear it just raining, hitting everything.
Fireworks,
Well, it's
alcohol.
legal.
Yeah, it's legal in the
It's legal now in Ohio on certain days or whatever, and it's like the whole week of the 4th.
Yeah.
And I think Saturday night, like the night before the 4th, or you know. Come on, you got there first, dumbass. Go. People don't know how to use a 4-way stop. It sounds like a damn war zone in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing the fireworks, right? Of course, in everybody's backyards are doing them, right? So my fucking neighbor comes down to me and says, "Do it again? Are we gonna do it again?" I'm like, "What is wrong with you?" I go, "We're gonna get caught." He goes, "No, we want it's the 4th of July." I'm like, "All right." So he took his. He's got a. I forget what caliber it is. I think it's 50. No, it's not 50. What is it? Anyways, he's got a black powder handgun, revolver, obviously. And
You got your horror under control.
I got a wall that's needing some work.
Yeah,
I
I
let
see
one,
reflection all over.
I let one rip from mine, and then he just fucking opened up on his.
It's probably 44.
That's what I was thinking, right?
36.
Yeah.
Which I want one. I want a 44.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
You need both.
That thing weighs about 10 fucking pounds.
That's all right.
I'm not joking. If you put my shotgun, you put my Mossberg on a scale, and you put that his fucking black powder on a scale, I'm telling you, it's
Oh,
close.
hell yeah.
It's fucking close. I'm not even joking.
With a 44, I wouldn't mind taking on that extra 10 pounds. That is the one time a girl has no problem adding a couple pounds to her.
Right. In a good way.
Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Good to see
Well,
you.
I'm 50 and I got a couple pounds to give.
Yeah, but you're working on it, brother.
I'm working on it.
You're about due for a smaller shirt size. Just saying, looking a little baggy.
Yeah. I bought some pants and they're a little loose. And I'm like, oh man. I think I might break out the suspenders.
Suspenders are sexy.
Okay, what is
Oh, yeah, they are.
what is all the ladies' opinion on having loose pants? Do you ever say, "Oh, damn, they're loose"? Like, hell yeah!
I like it when men wear sweatpants. Oh my gosh, they're sexy. Listen,
Gray,
okay.
like gray
Before you go judging, there's something about how certain things swing in sweatpants. Oh my Lord, it gets hot up in here.
Sorry, this side of the fence is kind of, oh Lord, put that away.
Hey, but you could sit there and make your ladies happy and start wearing some sweatpants.
That's exactly why I don't wear sweatpants.
Who the fuck wears sweatpants on a 95-degree fucking day?
People don't
Fuck that.
like the point.
Yeah,
If you
well,
want to see it, I'll just show it to you. You know what I mean?
listen, as Murdoch says, I keep the house cold enough to be a habitat for penguins. So he has to layer up because apparently your girl is hitting menopause age, which I think is freaking bullshit.
You just listen. You're just in your high 30s. It happens to all of you. Don't worry about it.
This is bullshit. It's just
You
bullshit.
want to jump on everything that walks. Trust me, I know. I married.
Yeah, I do.
I'm like, yo, go away. You know.
No tequila not needed, huh?
Oh my God. I just used to look at him like, what do you do? Take like a fucking pill or something? Like eat the whole
Well,
fucking bottle?
and then you got guys like me that totally fucked it up because we were on vacation and it was like, well, we were on our honeymoon and it was like every fucking night, right? Yeah. And we were like camping. We were camping out in the Grand Canyon, and dude, and it gets cold at night out there.
Oh yeah.
And
You're in a canyon.
my ass was freezing, and I was sitting by the fire. And she said, "Are you coming into the tent? You coming to bed?" And I was like, "Maybe." And she opened the tent up. She had on a little sexy thing, you know. And she's like, "I'm waiting for you to come to bed." And I was like, and I was freezing. And my dumb ass said, "We ain't got to do it every fucking night." Well,
That was the end of that.
that was the end of that. We ain't got. So now all I get, if I roll over and touch her or whatever, and I'm like, "Hey, baby," she's like, "We ain't got to do it every fucking night. Now, do we?"
That's one of them
Never live that one down. Never will I be able to live that one down.
moments in my life that I would love to go back and change.
Right.
This is still reminiscent about sweatpants.
Yeah, I am. I could tell stories.
In years.
Dish hangs out inside by Planet Fitness in her car with a pair of binoculars every February.
You see, that's how America is unfair. We'd go to jail if we hung out in front of a yoga place with binoculars.
God damn! I lost fucking internet. Jesus.
What?
We lost power today twice. Lost internet 3 or 4 times. The
Uh-oh.
whole fucking neighborhood. There's no storms.
Yeah. Probably your neighbor shot out one of the wires.
No, there's no storms. There's no nothing.
It's a heat wave. Yeah, everybody enjoying the humidity and the. Ugh.
No, not at all.
Ugh.
Today was a nice break.
It did feel better today. I actually went out and mowed the lawn, and Susie did a bunch of weed whipping and got sweaty.
It says it's only 71 here. Other night when I went home, it was like 92. I was like, damn. 10 o'clock at night, it was still 92.
You know when you're working and all of a sudden you're like, did I just shit myself? Do I have the runs? Oh, no, I'm just sweating.
Yeah.
Ew.
Today's forecast, 100% chance of swamp ass.
Right?
Need
It's
some
like,
monkey powder.
fuck, kid.
When nobody's looking, you got to do the
Yeah,
finger
monkey
check.
powder.
You know?
Oh.
Anti-monkey powder.
You got
Yeah.
that moment of, oh, phew.
Oh,
Oh, phew. Clean.
man.
We're good.
Damn.
I can finish my shift now.
Chugging the damn mayonnaise, man.
What is wrong with you? See, now, Dish, your partner said the word, not
See,
us.
that's what happens when we don't have a chat for a couple of weeks. All the crap builds up, and then you got to let it out.
I'm sorry for not having one.
Builds up between the crack.
I got a good story for you, though. When we were shooting off them fireworks, there was a family, a dad, the dog, 2 kids. A little boy was older, maybe 10, and a little girl was barely big enough to walk. I'm guessing she was 5-ish. But they were wading out in the river casting and fishing. And our guys set off the first couple of fireworks. The dog and the little boy took off running and went and hid behind some stuff at the house. And the little girl was just mesmerized. And Dad's kind of scooping up the kids and take them away. And we start shooting fireworks. That little girl did not want to leave. She was jumping up and down and screaming and having a great time. It was funny.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I got my camera girl back. Camera girl went down to Mississippi for a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, down at Gulfport, and she was on a mission trip, and she said to me, "This is, of course, this is the same girl that thought this is the same girl that thought New Orleans was in fucking Florida." But so I said to her, I go, she doesn't text. She texted me once on Facebook, and that was it. Everybody else talked to my brother, talked to my wife, talked to her sister. Once I get right. So she come home. I said, "Do you have fun?" She says, "Dad had such a blast." She goes, "It was hot." She goes, "Then I got cold." I go, "Oh, really?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Went down to 90." And but anyway, she goes, "Hey, Dad." I go, "What?" She goes, we're at the place." And I said, "Yeah." She says, "And Miss Crystal come over." I says, "Who?" She goes, "Miss Crystal." I says, I go, "Well, what was Miss Crystal?" She was cooking. I go, "Yeah, what's she cooking?" She says, "Well, first out she started with, y'all had any catfish?" And that's how she said. That's how Camera Girl says it, right?
Yeah.
And I start laughing my ass off. And I goes, "Don't even sit here and tell me you had fucking catfish out of the fucking Mississippi." And she goes, "Dad, it's really good fish." I go, "Shut it! I don't even want to hear it." She goes, "No, but Dad, it's really good." And I'm like, So she says, she goes, "Dad," I go, "What's the matter?" She goes, "We went into an inappropriate store." I go, "What the hell is an inappropriate store?" I go, "What do you go to, a porn store?" I said, "You can't. You're only 16, 17 years old." And she goes, "No, we're in this store." She goes, "I'm trying to think of the name of the street." I go, "Where were you?" She says, "In New Orleans." I goes, "Oh, you're on Bourbon Street." She says, "How did you know?" And I'm like, "Because I'm not stupid." "Dad, what? They have more bars on that street." She said, "You can't drink a beer on every bar on that street." I don't know, honey, I probably couldn't. But they had this. Apparently, she went into like a Spencer's or whatever.
They have a lot
of souvenir stores.
Yeah,
Spencer's there.
yeah, and of course they had the boob cup, the boob fucking coffee cup, and the whole. You know what I mean? Because I don't have any of that.
Yeah,
shit
most of them
around.
souvenir stores are like that down there, though, Mikey.
Yeah.
No, they had a blast. They had a blast. She goes, "I almost bought you a boob coffee cup, Dad."
On your
She said they wouldn't.
so goddamn.
She's like, "They wouldn't let me buy it." I'm like, "I'm glad you didn't." Because your mother would have had a fucking stroke. Me, I would have been sat there and drank everything out of that fucking thing.
I'd have bought you a black one.
God,
But she bought me a hat. She bought me a New
fucking
Orleans.
go.
She bought me a camo hat that says New Orleans on it instead.
Cool.
So yeah, I got it out in the car. I put the fish hook on it and everything. She's like, "Daddy, what are you doing?" I says, "Putting my fish hook on my hat." She says, "Yeah, but that's your favorite fishing hat." I goes, "Not anymore." You know, this is now I got yours.
Cool.
But this is the first time I had a hat on. It's too hot. I can't wear a hat.
Yeah.
It's too fucking hot to wear a hat.
Ain't that some shit though? It is too hot to wear a hat.
And I don't
Hell
wear
no.
those big, thick fucking. I only wear the little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm like, nope, not wearing it. I was at work tonight.
That's why you wear a straw hat. Keep the sun off your ears and
Hurts my head.
face.
Yeah, but it does nothing for the sweat that's dripping down the face.
Right.
Right in the eyeballs.
Straight drip in my sweat into my eye today when I was fatwood hunting. I was like, oh damn it!
Yeah, but
Then
but
you
not
want the bumps
having a
in
hat
with
on doesn't do anything for it either.
it. True.
That's why you wear a bandana and then put a hat on, so at least the sweat will get trapped in the bandana before it starts dripping down to your forehead on the hat.
I'll tell you a little trick we used to do in New Orleans in the summer when we was working outside. We used to take a do-rag and get it soaking wet in cold water and stick that under your hat. And every once in a while you can just kind of press down and that nice cold water on top of your head does wonders.
It works real well if you get it really wet and then stick it in the freezer.
I worked.
Yeah, she said it was like 100. She said it was like 108 degrees down there.
I used to do that with my underpants down there.
Listen, in New Orleans, I can believe it.
It was bad. Wake up in the morning, peel the sheet, all stuck to you. And,
She says to me, just out. So we're in this other store. I go, yeah. And she goes, we were talking to these kids. I go, you were talking to who? And she goes, we were talking to these kids. They live down there. I go, yeah, how old are they? She goes, what are you, like a detective? And I'm like, well, I want to know what's going on. They want us to come down for Mardi Gras, Dad.
of course.
No.
You're 17 years old. You ain't going to fucking Mardi Gras.
Right.
She goes, why not? I says, because I said so. Well, when can I go to Mardi Gras? When I'm dead and buried.
When you're 35 or 48
Not even 35 or 48. When I'm dead and buried, you can go.
Yeah, down the French Quarter, you don't trust the locals, especially
I trust
young
nobody.
kids.
Locals,
Come on,
tourists,
I'll
I
show
don't
you.
give a
Follow
fuck who
me.
you are.
Off into an alley and you get robbed.
Oh, you never go down an alley.
You're a father of two daughters. You kidding me? What the fuck? I don't trust nobody. You know what I mean? Been there, done that. No way. They're not going to happen.
Yeah, they love preying on tourists down there.
You know? Fuck, I don't even trust them up here, let alone anywhere else. I don't give a fuck if they're tourists or not. You know what I mean?
It's been that way for thousands of years. You can't be naive and ignorant.
I don't know. You sit there and talk with a Texas twang, they tell you where all the good food spots are at.
True.
You always go to the locals to know where all the good eating spots are.
Yep.
Yeah, but they were trying to pick them up. They weren't
There's a
being
place
nice.
right across from Jackson Square. It's got the best, what is it, beignets or whatever?
Boyd, what's up, kid?
Hey, Boyd.
How's it going?
It's going shitty, actually. I might be down for the count for a little bit. Apparently, I have to have a doctor's appointment on Monday. And apparently, I either have a
crowbar stuck in your back.
no, that'd feel better than this. I have a hernia
Wonderful.
on the side of my belly.
On the side of your what?
Belly.
On the side of my belly.
Ouch.
And apparently, it's either that or it's my what do you call it? Which I hope it is.
Appendix?
Yeah.
Probably a cyst on your ovaries.
Yeah. The problem is that I can't stretch. I can't, and,
That sucks.
so
Yeah, they'll probably end up doing a
she said to me,
hysterectomy on you.
she says to me, she goes,
Shut up.
she goes, when did it stop bothering you? I go, I don't know, Sunday. She goes, you realize it's fucking Thursday night? I go, yeah. She goes, when were you gonna say something?
Yeah, you get a boo-boo, you got to give it a week. It might go away on its
I
own.
go,
Exactly.
I says, hon, I don't even take Tylenol for it. She said, what do you mean you don't take Tylenol for it? You can't stretch. I said, right. As long as I don't stretch, I'm not in pain. As long as I don't fucking do anything stupid, I'm not in pain. She goes, you're an idiot. She goes, you realize what that is? I go, no. She goes, you know what a hernia is? I goes, babe, I didn't pay attention to fucking health class. The only thing I paid attention to was where do I put my dick? That's all I cared about. And she was like, she says, when you, because I'll tell you that story in a second. But so anyways, she explained to me what it is, and that if I don't get it treated, it'll, it's bad. When your intestines hanging out and you're not doing anything about it. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll call. So I called today, and the doctor's like, Mike, I told you had a hernia a year ago. I go, yeah. And what did you tell me? Because he got on the phone with me, right? I was talking to the nurse. He gets on the, she says, hang on a minute. He gets on the phone. He goes, Mike, I told you I had a hernia a year ago. I says, no shit. That's how I found out I had one. You told me.
Yeah, now stitch it up.
I goes, and what did you tell me to do? You said, don't be stupid. Correct? And you went, yep. I go, okay, it's been a year. What do you want me to tell you? I mean, you know.
I went almost
Yeah,
over a year.
don't let them trick you into using that net bullshit to close it up.
Well, and that's what I was just about ready to get to tell you. So get this. You know all those commercials you see about that net, right? You know how that net hurt a lot of guys and everything. Well, hey Mick, hey SKS, what's going on? Great to see you guys. So you know how those, you know, and everything. You know, you guys seen the commercials and everything for the mesh that didn't work and all this and that.
Yeah, you get a whole $35.
Yeah. I got a brother of mine that's had 6 hernias. How many times has that mesh went in his body?
6.
6.
6. There you go.
Yeah.
So guess what?
Stitch it up, put some tape on it.
Yeah.
I promise to take it easy.
So guess what he's getting? Nice chunk of money.
Yeah. You wait till you see how much it is.
He don't even care. He says as long as it's over fucking $500, he doesn't give a fuck about nothing.
Probably about $35 per.
No, you'll get more than that. They get more than that. I thought I hit the lottery when my mortgage company was doing illegal things, and I said to my wife, "Now what?" So, anyways, long story short, when they went to court and lost, and they were found that fraudulent, I got like a fucking $9,200 and something check. Thank you.
Nice.
I am not recording that. Don't even ask.
Hey, I had a guy on Instagram contact me. He said that he was a lottery winner if he won the Powerball in New York, and since I was one of his followers, I was going to get $30,000.
Nice.
And I sent him a message back. That's awesome. He said, "What would you plan to do with it?" And I told him I would send my son to school and invest the rest of my retirement. He's like, "That sounds like a good plan. I need your name and address and phone number." I said, "All right." So I gave him my name and my work address and my work phone number. About 3 minutes later, my work phone rang, and it was a out of the area number that we couldn't get. And they hung up on me when I, answered the phone. And I went to go back into the messages the next morning, and I was blocked. And
right.
Well,
it's like, oh, I guess I didn't win $30,000.
Yeah. Considering the Powerball hasn't gone up yet.
I'm surprised they didn't ask for your social number for the tax reasons.
Yeah, I don't understand if that's a scam. How's it work? I mean, is it just that you're going to give somebody your name, phone number, and address? Is that enough to do anything?
Yeah. And they make a list and then they sell it.
Well.
You know what happened to the driver at work? He apparently 30 fucking years ago or whatever, a friend of his took his yearbook picture. The driver, not his friend, took his yearbook picture. Went and made a fucking license, right?
Driver's license.
Okay, because his was suspended, couldn't get one. Okay, you ready for this one? He's got to renew his license. My buddy, the driver at work, has to renew his license. They sent him a form, and then they said to come to the registry because you need to have a hearing that somebody is to prove who you are because there's identity fraud somewhere. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, long story short, the picture, apparently the computer caught that there was something different on the picture than what it's supposed to be, and that's how they found out. So they notified him that it's identity fraud, but not the right way though, right? Identity fraud as in, yes, it's somebody else doing it, but they were treating him like a criminal,
Nah.
right? He had us jump through all these loops and everything else. He gave them everything to prove who he was. And then the other day he was at the he had to go to the registry and go to a hearing, and they proved that this jackass did what he did and everything else. And he said, "See what happens? Fucking your past always comes back to you, and it's amazing." He goes, "I don't understand why they have that. Why they still have that? Shouldn't even be in the computer, because he's dead and buried. The guy that did it is dead and buried." Okay. He goes, "I just renewed my license." What did he? Oh no, I'm coming to renew my license. He says, "I renewed it 5 years ago." He goes, "Why wasn't it caught 5 years ago? Why now?" Because he renewed it to the
Computer.
the passport one that we all have, and that's when it picked it up. Can you imagine that?
Oh shit.
Yep.
That's AI for you.
Oh, he was pissed. Pissed.
Wait till they're self-aware. They were going to be.
He gave them everything. Gave them tax returns. Gave them everything you can think of,
Man,
and they still wouldn't accept it.
They started that crap with me over the China virus when I was on unemployment. I just told them to fuck off. No thanks. And luckily, I went back to work the next week. Oops, I just got modified for doing that, I guess. You see me get all
Right.
Yep. No, it's amazing how you know. Totally off topic. Can I ask a question? Because I've been busy. I haven't seen news. I haven't watched anything. I haven't listened to. You know what I mean?
I put up a shit ton of videos you haven't watched.
I'm very
Is that what
sorry.
you were gonna ask?
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I haven't watched anybody's videos, so don't take it personally. I haven't even been on YouTube. Quick question though: was Hunter Biden in the White House?
They're saying that the Biden family was out of town.
Oh,
Yeah,
Is it true?
bullshit.
Is it true they found a little white packet? Is it true they found a little white packet said to be cocaine
Yes,
at the White House?
they did.
Yeah, somebody said to me, they said, "Well, it can't." They're like trying to cover it or whatever. Somebody at work was just like, "Oh, that's bullshit. It's not Hunter's. He was a crackhead, not a cocaine addict." I said, "Yeah, he got all that money from Ukraine, so now he can afford cocaine."
Yeah, he upped his game a little. But
Yeah,
I heard from a pretty reliable source who used to be an ex Secret Service and knows the grounds very well with all the detectors and this, that, and the other, and bypasses and all that. The only way that could have got in there is if a security guard or a Secret Service agent escorted the family in or escorted somebody in.
Why
It's
do
the
they
only
like?
way.
yeah, but actually, they said that section where it was found is actually under construction right now.
Why can you when you go in the
Well,
White
of
House?
course.
Are you
And
going
wait, let me guess. All the cameras were out.
Probably, yeah.
So are you? Why did you
Good
get
thing
searched when you go in the White
that's-
House?
Fuck yeah, you get searched when you go to the White House.
Yeah,
Really?
plus drug sniffing dogs and all kinds of stuff.
I mean,
Right.
there's areas where tourists can go in, but that's nowhere near where the cocaine was found. The cocaine was found near the area where the Situation Room is, where they sit and watch like the fucking top secret shit going on all over the world when they send like the Navy SEALs to kill Osama bin Laden and shit, and they watch it on satellites.
Yeah.
That's where it was, in like an area like that.
I don't. Maybe
So
it was
high profile security area. So your low level staffers, like your interns and your library workers and your
Yeah.
people that
Yeah.
don't do a whole lot, they're drug tested constantly. They can't get anywhere in there.
Yep.
What that got there by a high level security clearance person.
So,
And that's, I'm not
Are you
saying it's the
telling me-
Biden family, but it could be a Secretary of State or somebody like that.
are you telling me that every person, like, you know, Ted Kennedy, all the old people, right? Are you telling me anytime they ever went to the fucking White House, they got searched?
They have to go through metal detectors and stuff.
Yeah, no, but those are the high level people. I'm talking like if you had a job, if you were
Right,
a
so
White House
therefore, Hunter,
if you were a
Hunter's
White
not gonna
House
be searched.
electrician, if you were a White House electrician,
Yeah,
and
you're
it
gonna
was
get
your
searched,
job to be
right.
at the White House every day in case a light bulb need changes or some shit like that,
Yeah,
your ass got searched and you were
Yes.
drug tested on
I
the
get
regular.
that. I get that.
But
if
I'm
you're
a
the
but I'm a
president's
senator
son-
going in and visiting the president. I don't get searched.
Right, and neither does the president's son.
Right.
Okay, then. It
Ding,
was
ding,
his.
ding, ding,
I'm
ding, ding.
surprised. I'm surprised they haven't came out and said it was probably left over from when Trump was there.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the first thing I thought of. Oh, they're going to blame this on Trump's administration. You know, oh, we found cocaine and where Trump we used to hang out all the time. Really? It's been 2.5
technically-
years and it was just found on a routine check. That's
Yeah,
checked. A place that was constantly checked. They just found it. So it's new. It's not old.
Technically, they're still investigating, so they could come up with
It's
a
fucking
Trump.
Hunters. I don't want to hear about it.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. Look over here.
Yeah, as soon as it gets to the point where like they're going to have to admit it's hunters or whatever, it's like, oh look, a mass shooting.
Yep. Or
Here comes gun control.
Or Trump will be indicted again.
Well, looky, look.
Hey, do you see the last mass shooting in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
What did he say?
There was a mass shooting in Philadelphia the other day,
Yeah.
and they're not covering that shit very often or very much, are they? Do you know why?
No, why?
Two big reasons.
The shooter,
Was white.
no, the shooter was not white. The opposite of white,
Black, brown,
and
pink, yellow.
it's part of the protected group of people. You know,
So,
Bud Light can worthy.
Right.
all I know is that sucks.
So if for those of you that can't put that together, it was a black transgender person that's anti-gun that went out and told the cops after he, she, whatever did it, that I was trying to help push gun control, trying to help you guys push gun control.
Trap, how that?
Who, by the way, was not long ago had a bunch of gun charges that were reduced so he could just get on probation instead of being a felon.
Trap, how the hell are you, my brother? Great to see you.
Shot
Hope things
a
are well.
13-year-old boy and a 2-year-old boy.
Yeah,
Shot
well,
the 2-year-old boy 4 times in the legs. What's
Listen.
up with that?
listen,
Did
I
you
got
hear
one that beats all that. I got one that beats all that. Okay, when you steal a fucking forklift at Home Depot and you drive it down the fucking street to Lowe's or whatever, and then you wind up fucking killing somebody in the process with a forklift. With a forklift.
Now go home and stay there.
Can you imagine dying from a forklift by going to the store?
Oh, I seen a guy get his foot run over by an electric forklift, and it was not pretty. I did not know the human foot had guts in it.
Why would
Oh,
you
yeah.
steal?
Pavement.
Why would you steal a forklift?
Because they're fun to drive. I watched a guy drive one off a fucking loading dock one time. I thought
Yeah.
I killed him, but he was okay.
Yeah, that's fucking. It's not even funny. Knock it off. I'm telling you, it ain't funny.
No. Seriously, no. I did see a guy drive a forklift off a fucking loading dock.
Right.
It's like
It's
one of the
hilarious.
long
for a ride.
docks, like the indoor docks.
I watched him.
I went for about a
idiots at
200-yard
work
ride
all
in the back of a trailer on a forklift. It's not fun.
No,
Well, no, I'm saying there was no trailer.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying.
I seen
It's
these.
shit like that happens all the time, and
And
That's why they have all these fucking rules and regs that nobody pays attention to. And
Well, this place where I worked had the loading docks that are like you back into them and they go down, but you're in the building, and they have stuff that loads in the sides, right?
right.
Well, one of those loading docks, it constantly had an open top, like fucking dumpster trailer or whatever, and that's where all the scrap metal would go. And forklift drivers would drive over there and dump it down in. Well, when he dumped it, he was, I don't know what he was thinking, but he just cranked the wheel and he backed up real quick and like went to flip it around, and his one back wheel went off the dock behind him, and he fucking, that whole damn thing flipped over and was like, boo! I mean, it was loud as shit because them fucking things are heavy.
Let me tell you, I know I drive one every night of the week for the last. But I'm going to tell you something. That it's so fucking dangerous, right? Working on a dock, everybody thinks it's fucking petty. I'm telling you right now. I'm on a truck. I'm putting the seal on the truck, and the jackass is fucking banging into the fucking truck, putting, he's hooking up two pups. I'm looking at my boss. I go, who's ever in this fucking truck, I'm gonna punch him directly in the fucking face.
No shit.
So we have the black bumpers and the flaps, right, on one side of the building, not the other side. I open up the flap and I start banging on the fucking side of the trailer. He goes, "Oh, are you in the trailer?" I goes, "Hey, asshole." I says, "Whatever you do, do not come back in this building. I was just gonna knock you right the fuck out." So he called the dumb ass calls HR. Are you a retard?
Wow.
Are you plugged the fuck in? He calls HR. He threatened me. So they come down, they do a little bit of investigation. Did you threaten him? I said, absolutely did. And they're like, well, you can't do that. I said, yep, but guess what he can't do either? And I told him what he did. He's like, oh. How about we just call that a wash? I go, sounds good to me. Have a great day.
Yeah, see, Mikey, two wrongs don't make a right, though, bud.
I go, have a great day.
Mr. DeLucia, you have to understand.
If my foot was if I put my foot on the tailgate, like a lot of guys do when they're putting those seals on there, they'll put their foot, there's like a piece of metal that comes off the bumper. If I had done that, now my foot's in between the trailer and the dock, okay? And he rammed that, dude, I wouldn't have a foot.
Right.
Mr. DeLucia, you have to understand that two wrongs do not make a right.
Really? They're not supposed to back into the thing.
So you're not. So you shouldn't retaliate towards someone like that in the office, in the workplace.
Too bad.
So we're gonna have to write you up.
Fuck them all. Don't care.
Do they have some kind of way to secure them trailers where that can't happen when people are in the trailer or behind the
They used to have a hook.
Red light, green light.
Yeah, but it doesn't. The red light, green light is just whether you can pull in and pull out. But what they're supposed to do is they're not supposed to bang into a trailer unless the door to the dock is shut.
Gotcha.
If the door to the dock is shut, then they can do it. And that all that says is that, okay, the kid put the seal on there. There's nobody on this trailer because the door's closed. Why would you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you say seal, you're talking about like when you like shut the door and you lock that thing and put the metal
yes,
aluminum seal through it. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna run inside and eat my dinner, and I'll probably jump back on here in a few minutes.
Alrighty.
Oh, thanks for acknowledging Dish. Thank you very much. Everybody else,
all right on,
just
G Trapper.
Everybody else is like just staring.
I was waiting for the host.
Right. You were thinking, yeah. Like, all right, kid, we'll see you in a bit. No, fucking just nothing.
Nothing.
But there was a joke behind
Just
it.
fade away into the moonlight.
But no,
anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and
whoops. Anyway,
Did anybody see that huge moon like the 5th or the 4th.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, it was
I
huge.
missed it. Damn it.
I used to have a Jayco G Trapper. Now I have a I don't even know what the fuck it is. I just bought it. I don't even like it.
What do you call it?
Might pop up. I don't like
Excuse me.
it. I want to get
Hey.
a real trailer.
I got a new member to the family. You want to see?
Yes.
Sorry, we don't allow it down there.
Dish, get a wet paper towel now because you are going to make a mess.
So it's not a kid,
Okay.
it's a puppy?
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's got that blade I don't like, Dish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That Tonto blade.
Very nice.
And that
That is
sucker
nice.
will shave your arm right now. Cold steel, baby.
Gold steel, baby.
I like that sheath.
I like that sheath too. Yeah.
Right?
Very pretty.
Sexy. I want to hack some shit bad.
Right.
As soon as
I
you
got a
get
couple
it-
of people I work with. You can come down and hack them if you want.
If you wouldn't have said it in public, we could have made
Yeah,
arrangements.
Good point.
But now I have to deny. No, thank you. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Jay Watt being a wise ass again.
Yeah, I had to buy. I seen it on a video somewhere, and it's like I need that bad.
Right.
So now
Now
I
I
got
need to look it up. I might need one too.
Cold steel. 7-inch. They got a shorter one.
Yeah.
But if you can have 7, I mean, why go shorter?
That's why she's in the ice shanty with me, kid. Just saying, not some fucking shed,
not a cross, long.
you know. Oh,
That's called me beer can.
Rockwood, G-Trap. I got a Rockwood. When it opens up, I think it's 19 and a half. I got a king on one end, queen on the other.
They are going nuts with them pop-ups nowadays. I remember
Cost me
when they
20,000,
came out,
brand new.
you had 2 beds and some storage, and that was about it. Now
Yep.
they got everything.
Yeah, remember you cranked them? Now I hit a button.
Yeah.
It's just a solenoid, but it you know, it works. I don't have to, except now I gotta go out and buy a battery for it because the battery's dead. So, excuse
Didn't
me.
unhook it, did you?
Gear.
No, I did not. I forgot. Shut it down, Gears here.
People I know use a cordless drill to crank those pop-ups up.
Yeah, well, here's the thing when you do that. Okay.
Another great invention, by the way, the
But,
cordless drill.
you ever know. You ever know. Because here's what happens when you do that. Those aren't, how do I say this? You can strip that quick and then you're fucked because now you're not
Oh,
getting it
really?
up. Oh, yeah. When you're which way was it told to me? Was it going up or putting them down? One or the other. But if you're putting it down, I guess I say it's okay. Yeah, I think it's when you're putting it down. G-Trap, have you heard the same thing? But if you put it up, but they strip. One of the guys that I know stripped one. He had to take the whole fucking foot off, get down, well, the cleat, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Yeah, it's a pain in the nutsack. I just sit there and crank them down. They give you a long enough pole, though. The fucking thing has got to be 4.5 feet long. It is. It's got the little burp, burp, burp. Wait a minute. It's got the little burp, burp, burp. So
I'm sorry. What are we talking about? I heard stripping and pull. What?
Listen, I can look up a fucking asshole. I can look on a map too. So stop at the some of shit.
Didn't you just call Gunpowder Beauty an asshole?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
did
talking
you
to
call me
fucking
an
Jay
asshole?
Watt. The fuck are you talking?
I thought Mikey was calling me an asshole.
Why would I do that to you? Have I ever called you that? I've called you nothing but Katy Perry before. Anything. I've never called you nothing else. Either call you Gunpowder Beauty or I call you Katy Perry. Correct?
Very hot.
Sorry, Tardot's talking.
You didn't say dance pole, Vanessa.
A, B, C, and D, I think it was.
Size of that
I'm trying to get
fucking fish. Whoa. Oh, I like that. That looks nice. Nice boat.
Hey, Tardot.
letters right there.
What's up, kid?
You said, hey, Tardot.
Aye. That's right.
Gotcha. I'm blind right now. Shut up.
Blinded by the light.
Now he's got sweats on. That's all she can focus on.
He's got blue jeans on and cowboy boots. I'm
I gotta
distracted.
get out
Oh,
there and go
Lord.
ice fishing with him and hunting. You guys are just making me sad.
Yeah.
You know that?
Jeans and cowboy boots should never make anybody sad. They look great on guys.
No, just looking at the pictures of fish and everything else that everybody catches, and I don't, you know.
Can't catch him from the couch. Just
You
saying.
can't catch them when there's no fucking ice either. You know. Although I was watching our friend Ryan Hall, y'all. And he has a friend that he turned me on to too. And I did cheat trapper. That's freaking awesome, bro. Mikey never called Dish Katy Perry, but he did try to borrow her cherry chapstick. You're right. I've never called her Katy Perry because she doesn't look like Katy Perry.
Right.
But I don't. Do you have cherry chapstick?
Dish was here.
Dish was here.
He left it. Oh, now you're talking, our boy.
Oh, they so Stevie, you know what they're saying?
What?
They're saying not like last year. They said it's going to be a nice mild winter, which unfortunately it was. And those two are right. You know what I mean? Like, and again, not to brag about the guy, but the guy's probably on an 85%, 90% correct percentile. Okay.
He probably just reads the Farmer's Almanac.
No, you know him. He's a smart motherfucker.
That guy's got more computer shit than I've ever seen.
He said it can be one of the coldest winters we ever had.
Oh, really?
From
What a great
you
time
guys,
in northern Michigan.
from you guys to me, we can have one of the coldest winters we ever had.
Well,
That'd be great. I'd love to be fucking ice fishing by fucking Thanksgiving. That'd be awesome.
good news is Dish can now ride a snowmobile to my house.
There you go.
Right?
That'd be a
No,
long
I gotta get out there. I gotta get out there. I hear that, Boyd. Driving a pickup, Boyd, even better. No, because the fish around here are just. We went fishing. I'm talking to people. There are some guys catching fish here and there. Nothing like last year.
With all this heat, the
No.
oxygen levels.
Not even the heat. You know what it is? It's the fucking 92 inches of rain we just had in the last fucking 8 days. Everything's flooded out, and they're not.
Well, all that rain and the heat, it kills the oxygen level in the water, and they become real lethargic and just kind of lay on the bottom.
They are so fucking far deep, it's not even funny.
Hey, Mike, why don't you rent a circus monkey to get behind you and start?
I don't have to rent one. I have one, but she went to bed.
Oh, okay.
Get all that sweat and skin under their nails.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not that. It's actually, it's not even, my back's not even itchy. I mean, it's itchy, but it's not. It's a, what do you call it in my head? It's not a.
Your little comfort thing?
No, it's a.
Psychological fuck you.
Yep.
Psych! Feels like something, like a spider crawling on your back.
But yeah, so anyways, that's what they said. So.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'll
Let's hope they're right.
stock up on the firewood supply for the cabin.
Let's hope they're right. Yeah, I did see the pictures though on the group text of your fucking cabin. Knock it off. Just stop. Okay, just cut it out.
And I figured out how to go there in the winter too. I can park up on the hill and walk down. Durr. so I don't get stuck in the stupid driveway.
Or you can just buy the snowmobile and drive down.
Or that, or get a
Or
four-wheeler.
you can just get a sled, push Susie down in the sled, and tell her to bring up the fucking snowmobile.
Okay, hang on. Here we go.
Hook a dog sled to the back of it.
That would be cool. I wouldn't want to take care of all them critters, but man, would that be cool to ride on a dog sled.
My sister fell off. She said I was going too fast when we were crossing the lake. And I didn't slow down, and she was standing on the foot part of the sled behind me. And she fell off, and she's still got a scar on her chin and still hates me for that. I knew it.
Yeah.
Cool, Vanessa.
Yeah, you know what, Vanessa? I was looking at trucks the other day, and I drove by this used car lot. Well, technically, it's a used truck lot. And they had this Chevy Silverado, and it was actually silver. It was a 2015. And I go, that's a 2015? The fucking thing looks like gold. And I'm talking to the guy. He goes, I'll sell it to you for $17,000. Well, what's it going on there for mileage? He gives me the keys. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my God. I was like this fucking close.
God dang it.
Yeah, Dish. I gotta send you that magnet, just so you feel right at home.
Right.
I should do a video shooting with a pellet gun or something. That'd be cool. See if a pellet will actually go through a fucking magnet. A refrigerator magnet. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, God. Here goes Gunpowder
Look
Beauty.
at this. Jesus H. fucking Christ.
He's not Ohio right now. He's Texas.
It's Tex.
You know, if you lose weight, you're going to look really fucking stupid in that hat. You know what I'm saying? So either you stay big and look like a horse on fucking Big Valley. Is it Big Valley?
Bonanza was hot.
Bonanza. All right. So either you're gonna stay big and look like a horse. All right.
Oh man, you gotta get a house hat.
Because you can't look like a hanker for a hunk of cheese guy either. Because that's just fucking dumb. Remember that guy? A hanker for a hunk of cheese.
Hey, Stevie.
Nice.
Thank God I already ate. Oh, speaking of eating.
Hey, brother.
What?
I got just the thing to cut that in half to share it.
Well, speaking of sharing, right, Stevie? Get this. I go to lunch today. I try a new sub shop. It's like a mile from the place. You ready? How much? I was thinking Ohio looked more like Jim Ross. Not too many people know who Jim Ross is or Jay Watts, but I like the reference. I got a meatball sub, provolone cheese on it, light on the sauce. How much do I pay for this sub?
Perfect.
$12.99.
$17.22.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. And they all went up.
And I went, I only bought a sub. She goes,
Yeah,
have you
no
ever bought
shit.
subs out here? I go, no. She goes, you get a large? I go, well, yeah. She goes, that was your mistake. A mistake? 26-inch sub. No shit.
Wow.
I ate half of it. Dude, I forgot to count on how many meatballs are in there.
Right? Well, it depends on the size of the meatballs.
And I'm like, are you shitting me?
Get them big old Happy Gilmore meatballs.
No, I didn't get the Happy Gilmore ones. We had to like the and I like Jim Ross, Jay Watt.
Thank God you didn't say Bob Ross.
Right.
So
I don't have to deal with that anymore.
If
I
you
like
watch,
Bob Ross.
if you watch wrestling, you know who Jim Ross is. That's the reference. But
Haystack Calhoun.
but so anyway, I go 1722, and she gives me the sub. I'm like, where the fuck am I putting that? She starts laughing, right? And she goes, well, the sign says our small is everybody else's large. I said, well, next time I'm getting a goddamn small.
Night,
Goes,
Boyd.
good night, kid. Good seeing you. He went back. He got right back in those hours, getting up early. Fuck that. All right. That's
I
what.
come in wearing my hat, and you guys make fun of me and piss gunpowder off. She left.
She had a.
She couldn't take it no more. She had to go jump her husband.
But yeah, I'm kind of stoked, Stevie, if that happens. At least I'll be able to ice fish out here, and I can't that way there. At least I won't be so bummed out that I can't go out there and fish with you guys and G-Trapper.
Right. No, that's awesome to
DM
get
my
some
woods.
ice. I just hope it ain't 10 below for 12 weeks.
That's the whole problem. Dude, if I ever did that trip, it's going to take me fucking 18 days to get back here.
All the stops.
Yeah. All you people, you people are going to have to be in one fucking place. How long it takes you? Oh, shit,
She's
man.
still working on it.
We need a YouTuber meet and greet summit at the Stevie's place.
We do. But do we have to invite Shalisa because she didn't invite us?
Well, Shalisa's straight up the highway. So
Well,
is
no,
Ish.
you don't say us because she invited me. I just couldn't make it.
No, I wasn't making sure you were gone, Boyd. I didn't say anything. I didn't make fun of you. I just said, wow, he's still working late, getting up early.
Y'all gonna get together and not tell me about it.
No, not that we're not telling you about it. We're going to tell you about it. We're just not going to invite you like you did. We're going to tell you we're getting together. We'll be like, yep, we. Not us, we. See, you see how that goes? Us is everybody. We is.
Never happened, right, Dish?
Right.
Yeah, you Michiganders stick together like flies. Shit, anyway.
Getting ganged up on, Mike.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Susie would punch me right in the head if I didn't invite Shalisa.
No, but I do. I gotta do it, and then I gotta go a couple more states over and see G-Trapper and John and the MI Woodsman. Then I gotta go swing.
John's here too.
One of these days I gotta swing down. Huh?
I said, oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, John's a little bit north, isn't he? Not like up in the. He's not
up by my place.
Is he?
Yeah, but across the state a little bit, but not that far. Like maybe less than an hour, I think. I can't remember exactly where he's at. I forgot.
You can't be too far from Ron T. Sawyer either.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. There's another one. All you fucking Michigan people. Mother of fucking.
Yeah, baby.
Long, cold winters, a lot of YouTube. That's all I'm saying. Like, fuck that. I ain't going out.
You know, if I had a boat, I could get to Stevie's house in like an hour.
Right? Weather permitting.
Right.
We're on the shore.
I just watched the video. Some guy got a brown trout out of Lake Erie, and that fucking thing was a monster. At least it had to have been 24 inches.
Nice.
You know what we need? We need a Jet Express, like the ferry thing that they have that goes to Put in Bay. We need one that goes all the way to fucking Michigan.
There you go.
We have a ferry express. It's like a pontoon, almost like a pontoon boat, but it's really not. And it's huge, but the fucking thing flies, dude.
Right. Yeah, that's what we got.
Takes people from Cape Cod to the city, you know.
Yeah, we go. They leave Cleveland and they go to Put in Bay.
Yeah.
Which is like a little island. It's nothing but fucking bars and drunk people and partying.
So Ohio, you're gonna have to drive to Michigan because if I'm flying or if I'm, I guess if I'm driving, I can see you first because I have to go by you.
Bro,
You
we'd
to get to
set you
them.
up with all kinds of escorts, so don't worry about it.
Uh,
Everybody has cars. Get to ride in Dish's old truck.
That's right, my beater.
That thing had never
Can I
died.
smoke in it?
Fuck.
Yeah.
See, that's the whole thing. I can't get in the vehicle unless I can smoke in the fucking thing.
I
I
might be
just want to
dying.
give you
with
guys
smoking.
a little warning right now, though.
What's that?
Do not pay for anything in advance when he said he's coming.
Balls busted. Just saying.
Hang on. Stand fast, motherfucker.
I see it. Next time he says he's coming to a Cleveland game, I'm going to be like, yeah, we'll try to scalp some tickets when you get here.
Scalp him when he gets there. Jay
You're
Watt,
an
you're
asshole.
hilarious.
Take me off of this thing. You're an asshole.
I'm an asshole. You're the one that didn't show up.
I ain't eating brown trout either, Jay Watt. Not unless they're like 6 inches long, 8 inches long. Just like a brookie.
Would you drive, Mikey, or would you fly someplace?
What, to meet you?
I
Or
mean,
go to
if
Michigan?
we were to set something up
Yeah.
to go to Michigan or whatever,
That's a
would you-
long drive. That's a long drive for me.
Well,
I mean-
the worst part is if you got to go all the way down and then come all the way back up.
And I can't go through. I
Canada.
can't go the way the GPS wants me to because it wants me to go through Canada, and I can't.
Yeah.
So I
well,
would have
here's
to
the
stay in
thing.
the States.
You have to decide if you want to fly, see which way is the cheapest, and fly into either you can fly
Flint.
into Cleveland or you can fly into Detroit.
Flint.
You know, whichever's cheapest. And if Cleveland's cheaper, I can pick you up, and then we can head out from Cleveland and go to Michigan.
True that.
And that way, I'm not driving all the way up there by myself.
Right?
But you
How
can't
about
smoke
meet
in
me
my car.
halfway?
So,
You guys have 2-3 hour trips. I got a fucking 15-hour fucking ride.
yeah, but I'm saying if you fly into Cleveland and then I pick you up and then we drive, we got like about probably 5 hours drive.
And that's my point. How about making these Michigan people drive a little bit?
I am. I'm driving that way too.
Yeah,
You
because
just got to drive to catch up.
Stevie's actually only about 2 hours from me, aren't you, Stevie?
Yeah.
2.5?
Yeah, 2.5. I'm two and a
Yeah,
half
but-
from Dish, 2.5 from Ohio. About
Well, see,
Two
I
and
wouldn't have to worry
quarter
about anything if Dish would just
Lisa.
drive out.
and
If Dish would
Steve.
just drive out here and get me, and then drive back.
Oh. You should
Yeah.
show up in a pickup truck, Ohio, and then you could make them ride in the back.
That's fine. His truck
Nice.
won't smell like smoke.
I spent my whole childhood riding in the back of a pickup truck because that's all my
Okay.
dad owned.
Right?
I rode in the back of a pickup truck from Columbus, Ohio to like Williamson, West Virginia, which is like down on the Kentucky-Virginia border, with a fucking coon dog in the back with me.
Oh, great.
And I was a kid. I mean, I was under 12.
Yeah.
Rode all the way in the back of a truck.
Yep.
That's for you, Jay Watt.
Timberline.
What Jay Watt say?
I'm not repeating it. Asshole. You know I love you though.
We have a road trip in the morning. We're going up north.
I'm telling you, you guys should at least drive to fucking
Where you heading?
like the Pennsylvania-Ohio border. That's where we should have it.
Sam,
Yeah.
Make it halfway.
That's a perfect idea. We should have it there.
We
Yeah,
should.
Ohio's got about a 20-minute drive.
That's all right. But it's halfway for everybody else.
we're going to Sam Lake tomorrow, Steve.
Of course, we can all go sleep on Ohio's living room floor
Yeah.
for a week.
You know?
Hey, I can drive that.
Where are you guys heading, Steve?
Sam Lake. Sand Lake.
Cool. Where was I at?
Got some friends to visit.
I was in Paris. How far is that from you guys?
Paris, that's even north of Big Rapids. That's way up there. Talking a couple hours, 2.5 hours up to Paris.
I love when people do that. 2.5 hours. That's way up there. 2.5 hours. I could do stand out of my head.
It's a long, straight, boring drive.
That's all right.
It makes it feel like it's a whole lot.
All I know is I kept thinking about jumping in an inner tube and floating down over to Dish's house.
There you go.
Yeah.
About 4 days I'd be there.
Take it.
No. But to answer your question, how I would probably fly, would probably rent a vehicle, drive out to see, after I seen all you guys, and then drive out to see G-Trapper, and then came back, dump my rental, and fly back.
Where's G Trapper at?
ND, I believe. Yeah, ND. Yeah, ND.
Don't
North
forget
Dakota?
the back scratching circus monkey. Right.
So
We're heading to bed. We're gonna get up early.
Night, guys.
good night.
Good night.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Be
Glad you
safe.
got to see me.
If the Rams are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Huh. And fucking drums behind me I had for sale on Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't pay them money to, you can just list something on there and it goes, or you can upgrade. You pay them whatever a month.
Oh, and it shows up in the people's feeds more often.
Yeah, because I didn't do that, they had it marked as sold. And here I'm wondering this whole time why I haven't been getting offers. It's like, you fuckers. Another money scam.
I
Yeah.
suppose I could take a puddle jumper over.
Literally coming across the lakes. Get it?
Yeah, but I can't stand prop jobs. I hate them. Poor camera girl. They fucking left. I got up at 3:00 in the morning with my wife. We bring it down to the school. They do all this stuff. They were supposed to leave Logan Airport, which was in Boston. They were supposed to leave Logan Airport in Boston at 5:30. They left Logan at around 11. Landed in Atlanta because they ran out of gas. They were running out of fuel.
What?
And then they got caught in Atlanta because of all the storms. They didn't get to Mississippi because they flew into New Orleans. They didn't get to Mississippi until 9:15 Monday night.
Wow.
Yeah.
That had to have been torturous.
Oh, it was. But you know what? Like when they came back, all the chaperones said not one kid pissed and moaned, nothing.
Well, that's good.
Most of them probably never flew before, so they don't know what a good flight is.
Well, so half they flew JetBlue, right? So I guess like 3/4 of the airplane was them, or half the airplane was them. You know what I mean?
Party.
And so they're all going, "Mom, we there yet? Mom, we fucking." She goes, "Daddy." The flight attendants were laughing. They thought it was funny. And I'm like, oh. But yeah, so I gotta get out there. Maybe next summer. Maybe next summer.
There you go, Jay Watt. Shotgun.
Because I'm not getting any younger.
And shit, it certainly isn't getting any cheaper.
But I don't know whether to come up for ice fishing season or hunting season. Or just walleye season. You gotta
hunting season. You can hunt and fish.
You gotta see the walleyes that fucking what's his name catches. Fucking
Hold on, I gotta kill a spider.
Kill it.
You got to see the fucking walleyes you trapper catches.
Really nice.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't nice at all. It was one of them fuzzy black ones.
Ew. Yep.
The kind that crawl on you at night when you're sleeping with the sheets
Oh
over your nose.
yeah. Right.
They sit right here and they tickle, 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 tickle.
Tickle a peckle.
You're hilarious, Ohio. Oh my god.
What does he have on his hat? What's it say? Hang on.
Poor hat. That poor hat.
You better watch it. That might leave a stain.
Oh my god. What the fuck were you thinking?
Wow, old school.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, what did he do to his hat?
Look how centered and perfect it is, though.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna have
God,
him put my
that's
stickers.
hilarious.
Oh my god.
Say what?
Dish, my oldest daughter wants to go again. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. She was like, I know I'm in college, but do you think you and I can still go? I said, of course you can.
Aw.
I don't give a fuck if you're in college. I don't give a fuck if you live in California. I'll take you wherever you want to go if you want to go ice fishing with me.
Oh, that's cool.
You know. I says, can we drive the car on the lake this time? She goes, nope.
No.
Fuck. Do you see the trailer video that Joe and Zach Survival did?
No.
He's got this ginormous fucking trailer. He calls it the fishing trailer. He's got holes in it for ice fishing. He's going through the ice this year. I'm going to tell you. Mark my words right now. I said it
Yeah.
here first. He's going through the ice.
Too heavy.
Wow. You got to see this. Go to his channel and you'll see it. It's like the first video. Second
Okay, I
video.
will.
I get his what do you call it? What do you call that? Notifications.
Oh yeah.
I don't get yours. I don't get his. I don't get Stevie's. I don't get Ohio's.
Right, Jay.
Yeah. I haven't shot buckshot out of my fucking shotgun in a long time. I miss doing that. Don't you? Isn't shooting buckshot fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice on the arm.
Yeah, exactly. I like hitting like watermelons or
Now
fucking.
he classed it up a little.
I like hitting. I like
Let me
hitting
tell you,
watermelon with it.
This is what your
Right.
$12.95 a month gets you, Stevie. Free advertising.
Hold on, let me go change the name of my channel back.
Well, when you had your icon up, that's what it was.
Ohio, you
Yeah,
have
I
way too many fucking. You have way too much time in your head.
It took me like 3 seconds to put the sticker on the hat. I don't have too much time.
Yeah, how'd you get a
Jay,
sticker?
what?
How'd I get a sticker? I'm
Yeah.
special.
Oh, well, I know you're special. We know that.
I mean, do you got one of these stickers, Mikey?
I can't read that.
Ooh.
No.
I even got the magnet
I-
version of it.
I have Shalisha Shell's sticker and magnet. No, I don't have Shalisha Shell's magnet. I have a sticker.
I got this magnet.
Ohio, I may or may not have peeled that sticker off of somebody's ass. Just saying.
No, I had this sticker before that the ass was around. I still have one of these. I have one on my safe, but I have this one too.
Yep,
Yeah,
I got
but-
one of those.
That I have.
And I got the
You're a sticker saver. You probably still
patch?
got your garbage pail, kids.
Whose patch do I have? I got somebody's patch too that I can put on my backpack. You know. I'm in action.
Jay, what?
That would have been funny.
No, those are extras the ones I have here are extras because I already have one of yours on the safe. I already have Arm and Axis, Bird Dog, Scotsman, Flint and Steel Survival or whatever. Is that
Cool
what it is?
dude. Cool dude.
Oh yeah, I went through the other day and looked at his old videos from back in the day. I was like, man, yeah, he's awesome.
I like him. Really like him a lot. He
So
did my knife. He did my knife for me.
I've got the Turndoff and the gunpowder magnets and stickers. So I got the magnets on the safe right now.
The Buck Skinner that
a very
Chad gave me, and I had a chip out of the blade.
Yeah.
And he was watching I don't know, he was watching the chat one night, or I got him on. He was on the chat one night, and then I wound up getting him through Instagram.
Where we at here? Safety Harbor Firearms.
Because he was always on my Instagram.
You got some patches with the chicken with the Trump hair.
That's hilarious.
Safety Harbor is what is his name? But he's the one that has that 50 cal upper that just snaps onto an AR lower. Fucking badass, and it's only like $1,500. So,
Psst, Dish, ask Ohio where the smoke wagon is. Because it ain't in the holster up on the wall.
Because it's not in the holster on the wall.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. That was Anchor for a Hunk of Cheese guy, wasn't it? Didn't he sing that song?
Smoke wagon.
No, we see part of it. We see part of it.
I don't give a fuck. The fuck do I care?
There it is.
Whoop, there it is.
And you could just go whip somebody with that thing. Whack.
Yeah, that should be in that holster on the wall.
Well, I normally have a small safe, pistol safe, and I usually put it in there. And then, because I was at work all day, I don't like to leave anything laying around with my kids. You know, they're responsible enough, but
it's
who really fucking knows? You know, they're teenagers, so
right.
Yeah, they might have a brain fart day.
They could be playing a fucking.
It's not them you're worried about; it's the friends.
PlayStation 5 with a new fucking big screen. I'm like, where'd you get that? Well, you left your gun hanging on the wall, so we used it and we robbed the fucking store. You know?
Yeah, I remember making some stupid decisions out of the blue.
Hey, Dish, you haven't been in charge in a long time, so.
Okie dokie, thank you.
You're in charge.
Scared me. The rivet moved when I put the knife in there. I thought this place went.
I don't know where that's buried. One of these days I'll pull my cold steel Tonto out. It's about the same, I think. Let me see yours again, Stevie.
Been a long time.
Not a problem.
Let me see it again.
Let me see. Whip it out. Let me see it, big boy. Whip it out. Let me see the handle. Is the handle rubber?
One? Yep.
Yep, that's the same one I got, except for mine's not black. Mine's the stainless.
Yeah, they had a silver one also, but the blade was shorter. I just want to.
I can tell you when you're fucking around with it, don't drop it when you're trying to put it back in the sheath and let it hit your leg because it will fucking cut your jeans and put a.
Yep, unforgiving.
Don't ask me how I know this, but I know this, man.
All his jeans got patches on the thighs.
I used to have a leather holster that had like a metal insert. And you wore it, you know, it was for like a like box knife or whatever, or
Yeah.
box cutter.
Yeah.
That the ones that don't like retract back in like and
Old
I
school.
yeah, and I'm slicing the box and putting it in there and opening stuff up. And then I go slice the box, open stuff, and I sliced the box and I went to drop it in there and I missed and I dropped it and that damn thing went down the back of my leg and it hit my calf but didn't like cut me. But man, it like just
Pope.
I mean it just split my jeans like straight line, like surgical steel, like scissors did it or something.
Wow. Pay
Shut up.
attention to me,
That cat's in
Dad.
heat.
No, she ain't. She's fixed. She does that every freaking night, like she's lonely or something.
Right?
Oh my God, she gets so loud. Oh, I got another one too to show you. Whoop, whoop. Another cold steel. Woo.
Oh, I've shown that old SWAT knife a couple times. That other day I was ooh,
That's nice.
yeah.
Jumping on the thumb ramp.
Jumping on the thumb ramp. This one
This
doesn't.
this might be my Skinner.
This one's got some jumping in a different area here.
I thought it was going to be smaller
Yeah.
because it came with a ball chain.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
like a necker.
I was thinking neck knife, but it's kind of big.
So I found this other day.
Sweet.
This is the SWAT 2. This is the second edition. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. You can tell it was got some goop or something. Yeah,
Actually used.
it looks like I probably cut some tape or something with it, and the glue from the tape is on there.
Oh, yeah.
Or fatwood.
But yeah, so that's the second edition to this one.
Oh, by the way, this cold steel, it's called the Recon.
The Recon. Mm.
Yeah. So it's got to be badass.
I've been like carrying different knives every day, like just like I carried I carried the little trapper knife, like the little 3-blade trapper. I carried it tonight, but yesterday I went to work and I carried this bad boy here. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Stiletto.
Going with the stiletto.
Yeah.
Is that a real Italian one or no?
Let's see. Real Italian would be made where? In Italy?
Somewhere, yeah.
This one is AKC Italy.
I'll be damned. That's
I'll
a
be
real
damned. I was expecting to see China on the damn thing. To be honest with you.
One guy I know, Stump, is kind of up on those. The Italian made.
It's probably the cheaper Italian because that didn't cost me a whole lot.
Or some dummy didn't know what he had.
Well, that dummy would have been Amazon, so. It was one of those. You ever watch 704 Tactical?
Yep.
It was one of those 704 Friday deals. Hey guys, I'm here to tell you there's a good deal going on right now on Amazon with these stiletto, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You can get them while supplies last right now for like $17.99. And that was like 7 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. I was like, let me see. Oh yeah. Add to my cart, send. It's like one of those deals. I mean, it's only good for fucking stabbing
Poking.
something,
Right.
poking it. Only thing I poked with it was I think I poked like a dead animal one time to see if it was still alive.
Oh. I'm gonna let the stink out.
Yeah.
Bloated.
Reminds me of a deer picture years ago with balloons and
Steve.
Oh, yeah. So
Oh, speaking of rabbits, holy shit, do we got the rabbits this year?
make some rabbit stew, my man. I got this little thing. So boot knife.
Oh, cool.
Right?
It was like so dull when I got it that I would sit here and like I could slap my face with it and it would but I sat here one night for about 3 hours with the fucking whetstone and just like sharpened it, and it's got an edge to it now. It's still not sharp, but at least I probably shouldn't have done that because it'd probably be, if I ever had to stab somebody, it'd probably be worse on them. You know what I mean? A dull knife makes it worse when you stab somebody with a dull knife.
Gunpowder Beauty's in the trunk. She likes your booty knife.
Likes my booty knife? Booty knife.
Booty.
I think this is the definition of like a Bobo knife. I'm pretty sure. I mean, this was my buddy gave this to me. He has a booth. He has a knife booth at the gun shows, and I was walking to the gun show, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" I'm like, "Hey, nice to see you." Blah blah blah. Sit down, talk to him for a little bit. He goes, "Dude, I got a shit." He's like, "Will you watch my booth for me?" I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "If somebody comes along, everything's fucking priced out. Don't take any less than what I got the sticker on it." I'm like, "All right." He was gone for about 15, 20 minutes. I sold like 5 or 6 knives, like nice fucking knives. Like I talked people into buying like the big fucking like $100 Bowie knives and shit. And he come back and he was like, "Did you sell anything?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I hand him all the money. He's like, "Jesus Christ, what'd you sell? You sold more in 15 minutes and I sold here all day." I was like, "Yeah, I deserve something for that, right?" So he's like, "Okay, fine." He hands me this. I'm like, "Man, this fucking thing probably costs like $3.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I sold a bunch of fucking knives while he was taking a
Right on, J Watt. That's hilarious. Can't go wrong with the number 6 Phillips.
Right.
Booyah. It's hard to sew up a puncture. Them suck. Right in the liver.
Right.
Yeah.
Watch them bleed out slow and turn all kinds of pale. That's how Dish likes it. And then she stands there and puts her boot on his neck.
God damn.
Right? And then she gets him once in the eye. Oh, that's her signature.
Yeah.
I got this flashlight here.
Mike, you got somebody in the trunk.
I do.
Yeah, this is a
Fallout.
special light, man. It's got a magnet on it, which doesn't make sense to have a magnet here because if you put it against something, you can't see the light. So I don't know why. Maybe just so you can set it someplace and then you know where it's at. But it's got a power button. Got a little.
If you're working in your toolbox, you sit there and put it on the top lid, and it sits there and it can go down to whatever you're working on. And if you're bona fide and you have a metal desk, man, those
No.
magnets
See,
are
no,
great.
I'm saying
She's
is
always
the
now
magnet.
she's talking
The
about
magnet
bonus.
is on by the lens.
Oh,
So if you
that's
stick it to something. It
that's
covers
stupid.
the light up.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
but-
stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid.
That's
But-
to use as a timer on a bomb when you set it off with your flashlight.
Well, here's the thing. You know what
There you
this
go,
light
Steve.
is, though? This light is made especially for one type of person.
Gay.
This light is made
For
stay
power
with me
man.
now. This is the selling point of this light. This light is made especially for meth head copper thieves because look, it's got this little thing where you can bend it and stuff so you can see what like way back underneath the air conditioner, see where the copper is. You know, it extends so you can stick it, way like, oh yeah, there's copper back there.
It almost looks like a medical tool to me.
Yeah.
This is the
What the
flashlight.
hell are you looking at, Steve?
This is the
Bend over.
flashlight, Steve, that got me kicked off the Olight website. Remember?
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, this is the. I said that was the meth copper getter 6000 or whatever. Meth head copper getter 6000.
J Watt's got it. J Watt says the magnet on the front like that is so you can shine it down into a hole and pick up something with it.
Oh, okay, that's it. Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
That's probably the whole reason you go
You
like
just
this.
finding this out now?
Stick it down in
like
there
that.
and be like, oh, yeah, there's a piece of copper, and you pick it up.
No, not you can't pick up copper. Was that a test?
Right.
Copper's not magnetic.
I was going to say, copper's not magnetic.
What's in here that I
That's
can
for
pick
picking
up?
up that rocker arm cover bolt that you drop down that's sitting right there on the frame, but you
Yep.
can't put your arm down to it.
You can pick up pellets with it.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
So that's a mechanic's flashlight.
Yep.
Or HVAC.
You can
I
pick
never
up a
seen
knife with it.
Damn.
Plumbers, carpenters. Do you know how many drill bits I have dropped this whole freaking week, man? Having something that extends that far so I don't have to get off the ladder would be freaking wonderful.
Or this
You can pick up a gun with it.
Damn.
No, I'm just kidding. He's like, fuck, I'll buy that thing off of you. I want the meth head copper getter 5000 or whatever.
Freaking floors. I just stepped on a freaking nail that was sticking
how'd
out
that
of the
feel?
floor. Freaking wonderful. I'm gonna have to get a fucking tetanus shot before I die.
I think I'd rather step on a nail than a fucking
You can
Lego.
bend it like that. And if
Yeah,
you got
but
a
like
mirror,
these-
you can check your undercarriage.
That's
Hey, don't be talking about looking at your undercarriage. People,
Every once in a while, you're down there messing around. You're like,
Here
what
we
the
go.
fuck is that? And you have to look
Here
at it
we
because you
go.
can't see it.
Here
You,
we
you,
go.
got, you feel it. And of course, when you feel it, it feels like it's like this fucking big. But when you see it, it's only about this big.
Here we
That's
go.
for the tick check.
The tick check.
You can reach that around behind you and stick it up the crack and look in the front.
But I've been married for almost 20 years, so I can just lift both legs up in the air and say, honey, come here, tell me what this is.
That poor,
Right
all
when
I
the
can say
kid
about
walks in.
all I can say about that is that poor woman.
That's when
Okay, that's a lot better. I just
But
threw
she'd
away
say,
about
"Ah,
42 fucking.
It ain't nothing. It just needs popped.
that's a good woman right there.
That's
It ain't
right.
nothing. It just needs to be popped. Let me pop it for you.
Pop it for you.
Still.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Reese's and Kit Kats are my favorite fucking candy. Reese's and Kit Kats.
Right.
I used to work with a girl that was like one of those zip popper, like just.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh, I
Oh, no,
love
no, I just ate. Stop
it didn't
this,
even have
stop
to be
there.
a fucking. If it didn't even have to be a fucking zit. It could just be like a red mark on your neck, and she'd be like, "Ooh, should I pop that?" I'm like, "It doesn't need popped. You fucking. I don't know. It's not even a zit yet. Let it.
It ain't ready yet.
Come back in 3 weeks. I'll let you pop it. Jesus Christ.
3 weeks.
Whatever
Dish.
it takes. I mean,
Let's go ice fishing, Dish. What do you got for ice
Alrighty.
fishing shit this year, Dish? Anything?
Actually, I'm holding some ice fishing stuff right now.
Yeah, let's see it. Hang on. Stand fast.
You
I'm
don't have to
slow.
blow
I'm
it
slow
up.
as I'm as slow as. Oh, yes, I do.
Widowmaker.
I gotta get that fucking other sight out of my fucking brain. Oh yeah, there you go.
I've never seen that shape.
Yeah.
That should work. Now is that for a specific? Oh, yeah, tons.
I seen a big old caddis fly on my screen the other night. Them
Well,
things are terrific.
well, what do you call a jump on those?
Ugh.
I'm thinking that these would be good for any kind of panfish.
Yep, I'm thinking Crappy would love that.
Yeah.
Bounce them off the bottom.
Mikey, you ever seen this?
Sarsaparilla. That's cool.
Yes, I hate it. I hate sarsaparilla.
Doesn't
What
that,
is it?
doesn't
It's
that
a
kind of
soda.
taste like that Moxie stuff?
It's a so no, it tastes a lot. It tastes a lot better than Moxie, but it's It's a soda. It's a soft
But
drink.
is it like root beer though?
Yeah, it tastes like root beer to me. It's a little bit closer to root beer than that.
Yeah, Metza.
Root beer
Metza
got
means yes, no.
sweetened up from that.
Yeah.
But I bet you $1 nowadays, it's probably root beer.
No, I don't know. High
Back
as
in
root
the old
I don't
beer.
days,
know.
sarsaparilla was something totally different.
High as root beer is root beer. And what's the other one I drink?
Not your dad's root beer is pretty freaking good on ice
I don't
cream.
have that. I don't have that here.
Oh,
I
that's
only
the
have.
like alcoholic shit. My wife bought some fucking grape soda that had alcohol in it, and I didn't know it. And you cannot tell it has alcohol in it.
Yeah,
Seriously, and
probably,
then you're
Fuck
like,
that
"Damn,
shit.
why do I
I
feel
love
this?"
grape soda.
it's probably what do you call it? Fuck what I used. What did I used to make for the girls at the bar? What was that called? There was shots that tasted like grape soda. A woo woo.
Oh, what?
They called it woo woos. Woo woo. You know, like Chinese woo woo.
Wuhan?
No, that's the girls that we sit there and make fun of. They usually have a pink furry cowboy hat, and they're sitting in the club and they go woo woo.
That's what it was. It wasn't a woo woo. Thank you. It was a purple passion. Thank you, Gig Ride. Right on the always on the ball. Fucking our class historian. Always on the ball he is. Thank you. Purple passion. Thank you. The woo woo was cherry flavor, like a and you serve it ice cold. Oh my god, it's so good.
Everything tastes better ice cold, including
Hang on
fire.
a second. Yeah, time has expired, so now it's time. This portion of the chat brought to you by the Gunpowder Beauty channel.
I would
Oh,
know. I don't have a Gunpowder Beauty sticker.
I'll get some more made.
Well, I mean,
Is that the one? Is that the icon you have right now? Or is that the old icon?
No, that's my way back in the day icon.
How do I get a new icon sticker?
I'll get some made.
Can I get one before Ohio gets his?
Sure. Send me your email, or no,
will.
send me your address and messenger, and I'll send you one when I get them made.
All right, but I have to show that I have it first.
yeah, probably not going to happen.
I mean, he's only like what 2 hours from me.
Right.
It doesn't matter. You can mail mine, and then in like 7 days after that, mail his.
We'll
I'll
probably
mail
be
yours
together.
and
We'll probably be hanging out together when she picks them up. So
I'm really beginning to hate him. You know what I'm saying? Like he talks about zits, and he knows it because he knows I'm gonna chuck. So I had to take my headphones off and have his little. So then what do? Right to the ice fishing because I know he can't stand fucking ice fishing. Okay.
At least he wasn't talking about them big white-headed boil things.
Yeah.
That big.
you know who had one of
gosh,
those?
those are
Hey,
so amazing. I love it. Those are like the
little
streamers.
swirls of blood mixed in with the pus.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and the ones that stink real bad. They stink too. Do you know who had one of those, Stevie? I'll tell you who had one. Jesus, he had one of those.
Hey. What'd I tell you?
Where's my stick? You know what this meth head also for fucking poking the bear. Where's the bear at? Where's Mikey at?
I don't know,
He's on
but
this
can I do something just for Jay Watt?
Hey, you're poking the wrong person. Stop
I'm
it.
Can I?
behind you. I'm going.
I gotta
behind
do
you.
something. I gotta do something just for Jay Watt because Jay Watt's a cool dude. He'll get a good kick out of this. There you go, Jay Watt. All right.
What? Bro, you can't show a murder weapon on live.
Yeah, that is what you're looking at.
Christ's sakes.
One of these days I'll get into cleaning it. Oh, take me up a present, please.
All right, Ohio, poke that light up here. I dare you. I got to find something.
Yeah, he pokes that light up there. You're gonna get it in the ass.
Hey, watch
Either way,
where
you're
you're
gonna like it.
poking though, okay? Because he might sit there and.
I tried to give him a moment of fame. He couldn't do it right.
Steve,
Here.
just
Never
pretend you're
mind. The moment's gone.
Oh,
Steve.
moment's gone. Open your
Stevie,
mouth.
just pretend you're a transgender. He won't even talk to you. Oh, I got to shop on this thing. This is fucking duller than fucking dull.
Mikey, do you have an 870? Oh no, you got a Mossberg. Never mind.
I got a Mossberg. I got the
I am
Mossberg.
gonna,
They're not
I am
in.
gonna say it's nice being in the house, but good God Almighty, 5 people got way too much shit. My kitchen is like full of boxes. My living room's full of boxes. I ain't even worked on the kids' room yet. That shit. I got a couple weeks before I have to get them.
Jay, what? This is the one that
north.
this is the one that was on the fridge.
Are you in the house now?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
I got to shop in it though.
And I picked up the last load at the condo at midnight last night.
What can I use to shop in it? Can I use one of those fucking?
Stone?
I'm not a stone guy. I can't shop and shit on a stone. I suck at that bullshit.
Okay, well, send it to me and I'll sharpen it for you.
You get you one of these, a Smith's, and they're like foolproof. If you can't get the angle right, you can hold your nut. Hold on.
Hold my nut.
I'll hold your. I didn't think it was that kind of
knife and rub the stone on the knife instead of trying to, do it this way.
Yeah.
Hold the knife and you stone the knife.
Or worst case, you can go to Walmart and for $3.97 or something, you can go pick up one of them little cross sharpeners.
Whoa.
You just slide your knife right through those
bars.
I could swear. Dish, is this the one that was on the fridge?
I think so.
Are you sure, Jay Watt?
Gunpowder, those little metal thingies are
Yeah.
frowned upon by the knife community.
Listen, there's a lot of shit that I do that's frowned upon.
Yeah.
At this point,
Right.
I ain't worried about
We're
who
the gun community, so fuck the knife community.
Yeah, but usually by the church. You don't want to mess with the knife community.
Listen, bless their hearts, but I ain't scared of them, okay? I'll bless their heart and bust their butt in the same conversation.
All right, so let me ask you a question on shopping and knives, Stevie. When you see a chef or somebody, they'll take the old long fucking
rod.
The honing rod thing, yeah.
Yeah, how are they doing that? And then why are they doing it so fast?
Okay, a sharp knife, the edge of it under a microscope looks like that.
Right.
When it gets dull, it's like this.
Correct.
Those hardened rods, when they rub it on there, all it's doing is straightening the teeth back out.
But do they start from back here? Or I mean,
Doesn't matter where you start.
Because but they're doing it so fucking fast. It's like, how do you even?
It doesn't matter. That rod does not have teeth on it. It's smooth.
Right.
And all that does is straighten the teeth back out. The little micro teeth.
And they do it so fast because they've had a lot of practice.
Yeah.
So if you start now, in a couple of months, you'll be a pro.
This is the Spyderco.
20 years I've had this.
I cannot sharpen a knife on one of those to save my ass.
You got to put a little spit on it and make it work right.
This is the Spyderco that's missing the nut.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
I hate it when you're missing the nut.
Mikey dropped the nut.
You put a little spit on it, yeah.
I suppose I can
Rub it
contact
around.
Spyderco to get another nut, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or I can just take the clip off, right, and just call it a day.
I'd get another screw from them.
I'll send you one of my nuts. If you want to call a screw a nut, it is your chat. But you can go to Spyderco and buy everything on that knife to replace it.
Yeah.
And usually you spend $5, they'll send you a whole little packet of screws.
And what can I get the blood off with?
4-aught steel wool and a little bit of brake fluid.
Brake fluid?
I'm telling you, that shit is like a miracle worker. If you'd quit stabbing people. Wouldn't have that issue.
Well, people stop pissing me the fuck off. I wouldn't have to. I mean, really.
I know, damn toll takers.
It's very simple. Don't piss
You
me
know what
off.
else is really simple?
What's that?
Before I forget. Hey, Uncle Cal, I hope you're doing well.
Are you trying
What
to
up,
say
buddy?
he's simple? Or it's simple just to say hi to him?
It's simple to say hi to Uncle
Oh,
Cal.
good, because I was going to get mad at you for insulting a good guy.
I'd insult you before I'd insult Uncle Cal.
Oh, I know this. You know. I know how you fucking
I love
Texan
Uncle Cal. Yes, I do.
Michigan.
I love Uncle Cal. How about you?
Yeah. Well, I know how you Texans / Michiganders / Kentucky and fucking wherever you are. Missouri.
Wherever she lands.
Who knows where I'll be in 5 years?
As long as it ain't prison, you're good.
Probably across the street from me.
I better be fucking retired because I just played Powerball and fucking Mega Bucks tonight. So
True, J Watt. Very true. But it does wonders for like taking off rust and shit. Of course, then you got to clean the brake fluid off. Just don't dip it in brake fluid and leave it because it may eat it. Makes some good paint stripper though.
I did not know that.
Dumped it all over the inside of my firewall before trying to get it into the brake thingy, and fuck, everything peeled.
I might try that on my porch.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably just cheaper to go buy that big gallon of stripper from Home Depot than buying a bunch of brake fluid.
Strippers come in a gallon?
Oh, yeah. And they take off layers.
Between that and the penicillin.
Son, you got gonorrhea. Thank you. As long as it's not AIDS, I'm happy.
Well, I told you never trust anybody can spell gonorrhea right the first time, right?
Right.
Gonorrhea, syphilis.
Or syphilis, yeah.
You know how syphilis started?
Syphilis?
Do you know how syphilis started? Syphilis. It just started with a simple kiss. Now it even hurts to take a piss. Oh, how did I get syphilis?
Ricky, if you jump on my bed again and make me spill coffee on my boobs, I'm going to beat you.
You need help? Never mind. I can't.
Coffee's hot, y'all. It's hot.
Hang on. Let me revert back.
Yeah,
to this
we can
guy.
only imagine is what we're thinking right now.
Exactly.
Gotta get that grunt right.
Fucking Steve's buddy. He might get mad at us for making fun of him.
That and the wife in the background bitching at him all the time.
Oh my god.
Lord have mercy.
Worse than mine.
I tried to tell him one time, it's like, dude, you need to move out and get rid of her. He's like, I can't. It's like, oh my god, she must have all the money.
Really?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I can't.
Oh, you kidding me? With the sunglasses on I just had on? You know who the fuck this is? Hang on.
No.
Ohio, can you see the private chat that we don't read out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, remember, we don't read it out loud.
As long as your name ain't Ricky.
Oh, here's my shooting glasses. Those look cool, don't they, Dish? I look good in those glasses.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
See,
Hey, yeah.
Dish?
I mean,
The channel's still up. You can punch it into YouTube.
yeah.
Nice and tinted and everything.
I could send you a link.
Sent you a link.
Sent you a link. Did you see what I wrote in the second chat?
Yeah.
I sent you a link. I went to the video today at the shop. I was going to put my phone down and press play because I was using all kind of equipment and making boxes for this job we're doing. So I was making trunk dug. I'm like, I don't know.
I wonder if peroxide would take that dry blood off.
I know. I bet you know what I'm going to try tomorrow. Fucking
Without-
vinegar. Fucking vinegar takes everything off.
Yeah,
Hey man, there's an easy recipe for cleaning up some blood stains. Put a little vinegar on it, put a little hydrogen or baking soda.
Like-
It'll get blood out of carpet. It is
Like-
amazing.
Is G Trap?
Really?
Are you still out here, bud? He might have.
Oh, when it foams up,
Yeah.
He might have went to
right
bed.
on.
But canvas. If you have canvas tent, canvas fucking travel trail or whatever, and like I leave mine up. Like when I bring mine up north, I don't bring it back down again and everything until I tear, until I'm done with the season.
Tell you
So
on
it
the
gets
highway.
so the canvas gets all pitchy and whatever else, right?
Yeah.
You know what takes that off in a jiff? 2 parts water. No, 2 parts vinegar, 1 part water.
No kidding.
Right? You put it on a brush. Bloop, dump water on it, rinse it. It's fucking amazing.
No shit.
Amazing. You know what else I found out this week? You guys probably already knew this because, you're fucking palm knockers. To keep the bugs at bay, especially mosquitoes, you know what you can use?
WD-40.
Skin so soft from Avon.
Skin's so soft.
I just keep Susie around. They all
You
get
ready?
attracted to her and leave me alone.
Smolder some coffee grounds.
Oh, I read that the other day.
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah. Light some coffee grounds on fire. You didn't know that?
No.
That sounds like a Boy Scout trip.
Canvac. What is Canvac? What are you talking about, Jay? What? No, it's not Canvac. It's Canvas. Canvac is where the chick from Life Below Zero lives all by herself, isn't it? She runs the airport.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Canik? No, that's Canik. K-N-I-K, I think.
Canovic?
What is that? What is that? I can't. I don't want to.
Canovic or something is one of the towns up there.
Yeah.
Or something.
what is
That's where
that?
Ice Road truckers used to go or something.
It says Canvic is canvas preservation.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's wax.
Oh, I'm sure you got to recoat that every so
Yeah,
many
I'm not waxing that.
once
No
a
fucking
year
way.
or whatever.
It's a pain in the balls.
Yeah, no, but it will stop it from getting rotten. So
Mhm.
better a little pain in the balls than have to replace it. I bet you that costs.
Yeah,
some
but so
money.
isn't the what do you call it? The vinegar gets it right off.
No, I'm saying, but the reason the vinegar may get it off is because the canvas is coated with something that stops it from soaking into it.
Yeah, and I could just spray it with what do you call it afterwards? What do you
Really
call
good
it?
lube.
Huh?
Really good lube.
Silicone,
No, the shit that's fucking
the tent shit.
seals it. Yeah, so it waterproofs it and again and everything. I got to work on the trailer tomorrow. I want to bring it back up north. We went up north to stay at my brother's cottage, but I wasn't really too happy about it. I like to stay at my own place, even though it's
What is
a
that
pop-up
shit?
trailer.
They got Scotch Guard, and the other one is Camp something.
Yeah. I know. We're talking the same level, Stevie. We're on the same street.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. I'm thinking like an old man. That sucks.
You find that knife dish?
Oh no, I didn't look for it yet.
Oh, well, I see how you are.
Dish, it's almost that time of the
Trying to
year,
get me
kid.
to send you one, aren't you?
Dish,
I'll do it.
dish. It's almost that time of the year.
Yeah.
Yep, when you start dreaming that the Green Bay Packers will actually win a fucking...
Oh, I'm sure they're not going to win much this year.
Not in the Patriots. What the fuck? But you know what I did do? I went on FanDuel, and I bet $30 that the Patriots will make the playoffs, and I'll get $85 if they do.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
And if they don't, you just lose 35.
And then you just lose 35.
But if you win, you get 80 something.
So I make that bet all day, every day. Yep. And I did I did throw down $10 on that they'll make the Super Bowl.
Is there a bet where I can bet that the Browns won't make the playoffs?
Yes, there is. It's called
The
FanDuel.
fucking I would put down $1,000 that the Browns will not make the playoffs, and them
Right,
motherfuckers will
but
win
the
the Super
thing
Bowl.
is, whatever odds they give you, right? So for that, they're probably going to be minus 180.
Hell,
You know what I mean?
yes, JY.
So it's gonna, you know what I mean? Do you have FanDuel on your phone?
No, dude, I don't get into that.
Oh, well, you have to.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't.
tell you what.
Fucking
you know what?
Amazon and Cabela's get me more in trouble than I need FanDuel. I'll tell you
Can
that
I leave
right
my
now.
phone upstairs?
Hey,
You miserable fucking.
real quick, Ohio,
Okay.
do you have a pair of sunglasses?
Do I have
We
a
just
pair
went
of
through this.
sunglasses?
He doesn't
No,
know.
not here.
Oh, I was about to sit there and have like a rip moment from Yellowstone. I was about to be like, hey.
God damn it. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some fucking sunglasses.
What's that funny gurgling sound?
I would have to fucking run all the way down to the 7-Eleven and buy a cheap pair because I don't even have sunglasses.
Boy, you are getting old. Back in the day, you would have done that in a heartbeat. It would have been
First of all, let's call a spade a spade. You ain't running down anywhere. Number one. Number two.
He's got the stairs to give him momentum.
All right. Good point.
Once you get that rolling, you know how it is.
He's running about as fucking much as
He's
I'm
got
running.
2 teenagers. Ain't one of them got a pair of sunglasses.
I can run about fucking 20 feet and I'm good.
If
I don't
Ohio,
know.
there you go. Not
Oh,
Ohio
no.
on present.
Yeah. Somebody screenshot that for me.
No.
But Ohio on present.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on, we got to play.
Don't ruin this for me.
We got
all
memes.
about you, isn't it?
Gunpowder.
Oh, I got that one. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Look at these glasses.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, I love it.
You know what he looks like with the sunglasses on?
He went from cowboy to geek in 1.4
Hey, he looks
seconds.
like, what's his name? The
These
dead
are
guy.
flip-flops.
Who died last
These are my
year?
wife's.
Stevie, who died last year, year before last? What's his name there with the violin? With the fiddle. Whatever the fuck you call it.
Charlie Daniels?
Charlie Daniels. The devil went down in Georgia.
He was looking for a sword steal. He was in the bind because he's way behind. He's willing to make a deal.
All right, you know what? This is driving me bananas. I'll be right back. I gotta get my phone so I can tell you how much it's gonna cost.
Cool gun chat. Whoop, whoop.
Since Mikey's
Now I
gone,
can actually see other damn things. I cleaned them.
since Mikey's gone, how
I look
you
like-
doing, Daddy?
I look like a fucking bee.
Did you just give her a Hummer?
I just gave her a Hummer.
Bro.
Hold on, I gotta go take a cold shower. I'll be back.
Yeah. Still got it, guys. Still got it. Actually, no, I don't. I was just the reminder of somebody on TV. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who, by the way, was in Dazed and Confused, if you remember that movie.
He was also in the cave.
The Cave. What's the Cave?
They went and was exploring.
Like a scary
cave.
movie? The scary movie where something was in the cave and killed them all?
It was like a parasite
Yeah.
that infected the majority of. Yeah, as soon as I found out that was him, I was like, "Oh, how does that go to that?" Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he was in Dazed and Confused, and he,
Who?
the guy that plays Rip or whatever on from Yellowstone.
Oh,
You're talking to an old guy who can't remember stars' names. God damn it.
Yeah.
oh no, it's Cole something. I think I don't know.
What character did he play in Dazed and Confused? And I need a scene set up, please.
Hang on. Dazed and Confused cast.
That guy has the best Google voice that I've seen of anybody. Anybody else does that, it don't work right.
Cole Hauser.
He played Benny in Dazed and Confused.
Which would be the guy.
Hang on, I'll get you.
I don't know.
got in
Cole
the
Hauser. Fucking red hair though.
He was one of the seniors that was paddling the kids.
Oh, the big macho one who ends up with the paint dumped on him?
No, that was Ben Affleck.
Oh, you're right. It was
him.
Too old for the role.
He wasn't even a like main character. He's the one that got on the CB radio and was like, "All right, hey Mitchy boy, Mitchy, we're coming for you." That one. Yeah. That's a great movie. One of the funniest things about that movie
is exactly my high school life. I mean, exact. I knew all them guys in high school. Same clothes, everything.
Well, the thing is, me and a bunch of friends, we went to go see it, right? And well, we weren't going to go see it. We were just like trying to figure out what we're going to do. And we're driving around, and I'm in the back seat, and they're like, "What do you guys want to do?" And I was like, "I just want to dance." Right? So we decided we're going to go see this fucking movie like an hour later. We're watching fucking Dazed and Confused, and sure enough, we're driving down the road, and the guy's like, "We're going to go to this party or whatever," and the guy in the back seat goes, "I just want to dance."
Dish, you don't even know.
We lost it so because we were under the influence a little bit or something.
A little bit.
So we laughed our asses off. I don't think we even got to finish the rest of the movie. We were laughing so hard at that part. Because, Jesus Christ, I just said that in the car on the way to this fucking movie.
Right. It is my life.
And nobody really knew what that movie was all about because it didn't have any advertisement or anything. There was like no trailers on the TV.
Yeah, it was like
just like, what the fuck's Dazed and Confused?
Yeah. That was me in high school. I mean, right to a T. I think I may even climb the tower.
Check you later. I know who you were. You were Matthew McConaughey. You love them freshmen. I get older and they stay the same age. All right.
I was a jock who quit playing football to go do adventures and shit and hang out with the high-ons.
Right.
I would sign up for sports, go through all the practice and all that shit for weeks and weeks and weeks. And when it come time to actually, go against other schools, I ain't interested. Next. Every time I'd quit. It's like, fuck this. I'm not competitive.
Let me see.
Plus, it's after a great Zeppelin song. That's what I thought it was going to be, like a rock movie when I went to see it.
Yeah. Well, it had a pretty good soundtrack. Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was all about. Getting a keg, going to a field, partying down. Yeah. No shit. Thought we was king of the world.
Kegger at the Moon Tower.
Yep. I remember everybody pitching in.
All right. Well, actually,
all my friends, I lived out in the country in high school. Everybody else lived in town, so they would all come out to my house, and we would set up tents. And we had 16 acres, so we'd go all the way in the back of the acreage, and set up tents and have a bonfire and have our trucks back there and drink beer and hoot and holler. And nobody, we didn't bother nobody. Nobody bothered us.
Skinny dipping in the pond.
Well, we didn't have a pond, but.
So you guys
living in the sticks, you find out where all the good spots for skinny dipping and bonfires and underage drinking.
Yeah. There was a back road that had a bridge that went across one of the bigger creeks, and where that bridge was, it was really deep right there, and it big fucking rope that we tied underneath the bridge, and someone would swing it up to you from the other side. So if you jump off this side and swing under the bridge and then release and send your way out into the deep water, that was a good swimming spot.
Yep. Screw up one time, you're a dead person.
No,
So, Ohio.
not dead, but I mean, if
little bruise.
people screwed up, and you just like if they let go too soon or whatever, you're still in deep water. It just wasn't way out there.
Hey, Ohio.
Yo,
Don't be too far on your Cleveland Browns because for them to make the playoffs, well, this is amazing. For them to make the playoffs, you put a $10 bet on it, you're only going to win $10.40.
The odds are that bad, huh?
No, the odds are that good.
no, their odds are good for them to make the
plus
playoffs.
when they're plus like 100. That's you know what I mean. When they're minus, it's really good, obviously. But I mean, when it's minus, that means it's supposed to,
Dish obviously knows the movie.
Yeah.
I don't. I can't remember titles. I suck. I need a link.
Last winless team.
Yeah, we need links.
For what?
Nothing. Just
Jay
never
Watt.
mind. You continue your betting addiction.
So, no, I'm trying to see what it doesn't have a heading of
Over the edge. Are you over the edge or over the hedge? You remember that cartoon, Over the Hedge?
I have that DVD because the kids love it.
The hedge, they named it Steve or whatever. Oh, Steve ate such and such or whatever when the squirrel went in there or whatever, the rabbit.
Jay Watt, a Wikipedia thing don't have pictures of the movie.
Although, so if you make a bet for the worst regular season record, is that what you want to do for Cleveland? That's plus 4,500. So $10 wins you $450. If you think they're going to have the worst record in the NFL, which isn't going to happen because you got a bunch of other teams that suck.
Oh,
The regular show. Everybody's working for the weekend. My kids watched that shit when they were little.
thank you, Jay Watt. I've never seen that movie though. I didn't even.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. Whoopsies. So
maybe I did see it.
hang on, let me see if you guys can see this. I don't know if you can or not.
I don't remember that. Oh my God, that must have been about the same time as The Outsiders.
Ohio,
That was such a good movie.
Ohio, can you see that?
Right.
I can see a phone and some.
Oh, nope. You'd press something.
Your big fucking thumbs did something.
So those are my active bets for football. New England Patriots to make the playoffs. I made a $30 bet and I'll win 105. So I was off, I'm sorry. And then I put a $10 bet down for them, for the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. And then if I win, I win $550. Anytime you want to put a bet in, you just let me know. I'll
So
put it.
how much did you bet to win for them to win the Super Bowl?
$10.
Oh, so you're only gonna lose $10 then?
I'm not sure, but I think I seen that movie. But I know one thing. Never trust a guy wearing a crop top.
There was a movie I cannot remember. See if you guys know. It's an older movie, probably 70s, early 80s. I'm thinking more the 70s. Where it was a group of guys like in high school or whatever. And one of them got a girl pregnant and he was like trying to take her to get her, like taking her to the clinic to get an abortion or something like that.
This is a B movie again.
I don't know.
It's called One Scene in Saturday Night Fever.
But then they always hung out like at a quarry or something and go swimming, diving off these rocks and stuff. And there was a refrigerator, and the one guy would get in the refrigerator and close it, and they panicked, but there was no back to it underwater. And some other kid was crazy, like shaving his legs and shit because he rode fucking bicycles.
Oh
His
yeah, I
dad
saw
was-
that.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
what's that
talking
called?
about?
Fuck is the name of that movie?
Silver Streak? Silver
No.
something?
Quicksilver or something like that.
Quicksilver? Something with silver.
I don't know. I just remember seeing that movie when I was younger. And I was like, and it stuck with me. Like, just drove, but I never could tell you.
Yeah, he
what
had
the
to
name
put
of
the
it is.
blocks on the pedals because he couldn't reach the pedals on his racing bike.
Is that I can't remember. His dad gave him a hard time because he was spent all of his money on this real expensive fucking bike, and he would go around singing like French songs because he wanted
Yep.
to race the Tour de
No,
France.
no, he wanted to be on the Italian team.
Italian team. Okay.
Yeah, and his dad was a used car salesman.
But one of the characters, I
Breaking Away.
remember one of the characters got a girl in trouble, got her pregnant or something at a party or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's almost every teen movie. Breaking Away, is that it, Jay Watt?
I think that's probably it, man.
Breaking Away, based on a true story.
Breaking Away movie.
The team is based on
Yep, that's
1962.
it.
Based on
Yep, that's
1962 Phi Kappa PSI Little 500 champions.
Yep.
David Blasey, David
Good
Blaze.
job, Jay Watt.
Wait a minute, I just looked it up too, you fucker. I'm reading it to you.
I know, but Jay Watt gave you the title.
Yeah, I just.
Dennis Quaid was in it.
Dennis
too.
Quaid, Daniel Stern was in that shit too.
Daniel
Dennis
Stern.
Quaid, Daniel Stern.
Yep.
I love watching them old movies and then seeing the stars, before they were big.
Before they were famous, yeah.
Yeah, like shit.
Well, like Dazed and Confused. Look at all the people that came from that fucking movie.
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
thought you were talking about the song. It's a great song.
I was thinking, yeah, right. I was thinking of the more famous one where see, told you.
That's something for those.
I'm old.
We're talking
It
about.
did it have like a director and like different scenes and other actors in it?
Yeah, it was a movie.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
With the guy that was in that other movie.
Oh, the
Yeah, he
one
was in that other movie.
It was based in Hollywood, and it was a teen movie. And the dude from Raising Arizona.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it was his first movie.
Oh, fucking mother fuck
Famous. It's
Valley
huge.
Girls.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, like Gag Me with a Spoon.
He climbed in through a bathroom window trying to sneak into the girl's house. But they're,
Fast Times at Richmond High was another one with a bunch of stars in it. That
Yeah, but Nicolas Cage wasn't in that one.
no,
no, was it Valley Girls? Valley Girls, Valley Girls.
Gear.
Oh my God.
Valley Girl. He was in Valley Girls. Nicolas Cage was in Valley Girl, but that was 1983.
Right? I melt with you. Ooh.
Valley Girl, also known as Bad Boys, is a 1983 American teen romantic comedy film directed by Martha Cool, starring Nicolas
What
Cage,
about-
Deborah Foreman.
what about Bad Boys with Sean Penn when he went
That
to
was
like
a
the
fucking awesome movie.
That was good.
when he goes and puts all that fucking those cans of pop in the fucking pillowcase?
Oh, the little kid?
Fuck that dude, man.
The little kid? Yeah. I liked when fucking Sean Penn stabbed the fucking guy in the leg with the shank.
I seen Sean Penn in a killer movie. It was kind of a sleeper movie where he got stranded. Billy Bob Thornton was in it, played this weirdo mechanic. He was making a drug run to try to save his life or get rid of a debt or something to some bad guys and got stranded in this small town out west.
Oh, I stand corrected. I'm fucking wrong again. Sorry.
I don't think I've seen that one, Steve.
So
Sean Penn is all he's trying to do is get out of this fucking town to go make his delivery. And Billy Bob Thornton, I think that's the first movie he was in, played this weird, kinky, greasy mechanic guy. And he just had a minor problem with the car, and the fucking mechanic took the whole car apart, like body parts and everything. He's like, "What are you fucking doing?"
Billy Bob Thornton was in Tombstone.
But that's where I discovered Sean Penn could actually act.
Sean Penn, Billy Bob Thornton movie.
Are you talking about U-Turn?
So
U-Turn.
U-Turn.
So can I stand corrected? I gotta give.
That was 97. So.
Great movie.
Can I? I gotta stand corrected and make a correction, and so Ohio can have his time for saying, "See, I told ya."
So the Browns aren't gonna make it.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 1982.
Wow.
You ready? Phoebe Cates.
Oh, Phoebe.
Jennifer Jason Lee.
Yeah.
Sean Penn. Judge Reinhold. Robert Romanus. That's the guy that the guy that was always
got the tickets. Got
the older
Van
guy.
Halen tickets.
Yeah. Nancy Wilson. And Amanda Weiss. Was that Heidi Weiss's? No, that's Fleiss. Sorry, never mind.
Well, I'm thinking that other guy you just said, did he become on the TV show? He was the dad and a bunch of kids and
I don't know, but you know who the last
John
actor
Ramos.
is?
Yeah.
You know who the last actor is?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
What?
But now,
did he play?
which chick was biting the carrot on Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Remember when they were teaching how to give a blowjob?
That's probably Jennifer Jason Lee.
You never want to snap the carrot. and then, he played. That's right. Nicolas Cage played no. What was the movie? Wasn't that?
Nicolas Cage in Fast Times.
He was in Fast Times. I'm looking at it right now.
Nicolas Cage was in Fast Times. He was.
I just said that. I'm looking at it right now.
Well, he was one of the guys that worked at the place with Judge Reinhold.
All right. Sean Penn was Spicoli. Nicolas Cage was Brad's bud. Was Brad? No, Brad was Judge Reinhold.
Oh yeah.
Right. Judge Reinhold worked at the chicken fucking place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So did Nick Cage.
Right.
And he didn't speak up when the customer was wrong, and Judge Reinhold was like, bitching at the customer.
Correct. I gotta watch that movie again. That was a.
Hey, Swamp Donkey.
Swamp Donkey, what's up, kid? How old was Nicolas Cage in Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Nicolas Cage lied about his age so that he could get a bigger part. Hang on. But the producers eventually found out that he was only 17 years old.
Valley Girl Nicolas Cage.
So Nicolas Cage is 2 years older than me. Go figure that out. Figure that out. Nicolas Cage is 2 years older than I am.
1983 was Valley Girl.
Yep.
That was his first leading role.
And he wasn't even in that movie that much.
What was the other one?
His very first movie was Fast Times.
What was the other one? Yeah, he was 17.
Yeah, so he said he was 18 in drama.
What was? Oh, I can't think of it.
What? Peggy Sue Got Married?
No.
Yeah, he was in that.
That was a cool movie. He wouldn't take that role he made a deal with him. He says, "You let me be as goofy as I want to be, and I'll take the role." And they said, "Okay, you got free reign." That's why he was overacting weird and shit.
You know what movie I liked? One of those old '80s teen movies was Just One of the Guys, where the girl dressed as a guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm a girl. Look.
Yeah, at the end, you're like, damn.
Guy thought he was gay. Just think, nowadays they take him in the clinic, cut his junk off because he thought he was. Then he wouldn't have had the choice. No, I'm a girl. Look.
Movies that can't be made. You can never make that movie now. You can never make Soul Man. Remember Soul Man, where he
Oh yeah.
went to college and blacked his face?
No, he took the pills, the tanning pills.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Wow.
But he got killed in that movie too.
Wow.
And, I discovered Nicolas Cage from Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona.
That's when I was like, holy shit, this dude's cool.
I liked the one. Did he play in Alcatraz with
That was called The Rock.
The Rock? That was a cool movie.
Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, honey, you want to see
Thought
who
he was
shot
in
Kennedy?
Firebirds, where he was a Apache pilot with a bad eye. He was an Apache pilot with a bad eye, and he couldn't see out that little scope thing that the Apache pilots used when they're trying to think what else.
You Can't Buy Me Love.
Can't Buy Me Love was a great teen movie, man. Ronald Miller. I didn't like The Breakfast Club and 16 Candles.
I love Breakfast Club. It's the best movie ever made. You ready?
No.
Hey, St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh, yeah, Sam, as far as the pizza place or whatever. That had
Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez,
Demi Moore,
Andrew McCarthy, Judd Nelson, my girl, Demi.
Who'd we lose?
Gunpowder. The one you were ignoring. That's why she left.
Ali
I'm
Sheedy.
sorry, babe.
Oh, I used to be in love with Ali Sheedy.
And Mayor
She had that
Winningham.
thing in her chin.
Best, I tell you what, the best fucking cast ever when it comes to those movies that had all of them in there when they were young. We already talked about it once tonight, but The Outsiders, Jesus.
Yep. Yo,
The
Pony
Outsiders
Boy.
and Red Dawn. Look at Red Dawn.
Oh yeah.
Red Dawn's a good one.
Wolverine! Took you long enough to bring that up. That's one of my all-time. I've seen that movie so many times. That's my prepper movie. Hell yeah!
That's
Which
part
one?
of my fucking what my channel is named after.
Right.
Durr.
Which one? What, Red Dawn?
Yeah.
The original, not the
Yeah.
yes.
That's my logo. Is the
The one with
brick
Sean
wall with
Connery?
the spray painted Wolverine that says Ohio Wolverine.
Am I thinking about the same movie? Was that Sean Connery in Red Dawn?
No, that was Hunt for Red
Bring on
October.
Swamp Donkey.
Oh,
You're my hero, Swamp Donkey.
Red Dawn. I don't think I
Especially when
remember.
you put up videos of them nice walleye. Been a minute.
Who was in that?
There's a trivia
Who
question
was in
for you.
Red Dawn? Charlie Sheen, Patrick Swayze,
Yeah.
fucking the girl from Caroline the City or whatever. The girl from Dirty Dancing. C. Thomas
Patrick
Howell,
Swayze, Jennifer Grey,
Jennifer
C.
Grey.
Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson,
Yeah, Lee Thompson.
Powers Booth.
Yeah, Powers Booth he's dead. He was
Yeah.
Powers Booth played
Andy.
Valentine Wall Hatfield in the Hatfield McCoys.
Darren Dalton, and Doug Toby.
What about Lost Boys then?
Hang on.
That had a bunch of.
Oh, there's a shit ton in here. Harry Dean Stanton, William
You like
Smith,
that patch, Stevie?
Yeah,
Bill
kind of
Johnson,
cool, actually.
Ron O'Neill, Lane Smith,
Wolverine. Is that
John
a Wolverine?
Holman, Frank McRae,
Yeah.
Pepe Cerna, and Radamus Pira. I don't remember seeing this movie before.
You've
Sorry.
never seen Red Dawn?
Sorry, kids. Ben Zella, Fred
That's
Ressler.
like a must-see for any prepper.
Oh wait, I forgot. I got another sticker here that I got a
No, I never did.
Pro Call
Oh,
219.
roll call.
Yeah. Got another. I got a patch. I got like a little gnome that looks like he's got a.
Oh yeah.
Urban Cowboy. Coal Miner's Daughter.
Coal Miner's Daughter is a great movie.
Heartbreak Ridge was a fucking absolute bomb.
Yeah.
The Marines are looking for a few good men.
All
Unfortunately,
right.
you ain't it.
Let's have the conversation now. Let's get it. Best Clint Eastwood. Are we going to do all of them, or we want to do best Clint Eastwood Western and then best Clint Eastwood other movie? Or are we going to just wrap them all together?
You have to
Best
split them
Clint
all up.
Eastwood movie.
Against
You-
All Odds
you
was a good one.
can't-
A lot of TNA and Against All Odds. That was a nice one.
I don't think you can pick a best Clint Eastwood movie. You can pick a worst one, but I don't think you can pick a best one.
I like the good, the bad,
I
and the
think
ugly
I
the
can.
best.
I think I can pick a best. I got mine. My
I got
favorite.
mine. Good, bad, and the ugly.
See, that's one of my worsts, I think.
Oh, I love that when he spits in the fucking dog's eyeball.
I'm thinking you got movies messed up because he spits in the eyeball. He spits on that fucking dog in Outlaw
Oh, Josie
Wales.
Wales.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
You're right.
Outlaw
You're right.
Josie Wales is my favorite Clint Eastwood movie.
Pill Rider wasn't bad either.
Outlaw Josie Wales has the old Indian guy in it, right?
Yeah, only an Indian
Yeah.
can do something like that.
Yeah,
It's a good thing you came when you did. I could have killed her.
yeah. she snuck up on me. I'm getting
Yeah.
old.
I like when he says Clint Eastwood says something about getting attached to people or whatever. When I start to like somebody, they're not around too much or too long. And then that Indian chief guy goes, I've also noticed when you start to dislike somebody, they're not around too long too.
That guy was funny in that movie.
Hey, see if you can do this one. You'll probably be able to. You're pretty smart. You ready? Mystic Pizza.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember Mystic Pizza. I don't think I've ever seen it though. I remember.
You ready?
Julia
Adam
Roberts.
Stork, Annabeth Gish, Lily Taylor,
Well, anything
Julia Roberts,
Julia Roberts. That was the big star for
Matt Damon, William R. Moses, Jody Raymond, Constantine Farrell, John Fiore, never heard of him. Suzanne Shepard, never heard of her. John Gary, and Flood. I don't think these other people are like famous. They don't look famous. Yeah, that's about it. There. I mean, they list everybody, but these other people I've never even heard of. Why are you laughing?
JY, he's so funny.
Although
Go ahead and say it,
Young
Mikey. Young Guns is your favorite Clint Eastwood movie. No, it's
I
not.
just watched Young Guns about 2 nights ago. I still like that.
That's a great movie.
No, Young Guns is not my favorite movie. My favorite 80s movie, by the way, is Breakfast Club. Probably because I can relate to detention. I don't know. But I thought it was cool. And if you understand the movie and understand, the different
I mean,
forms of life.
it wasn't a bad movie. It was,
You know?
but I mean, it's not one of those movies. Like there's movies like when you're flipping through cable and you're like, oh fuck, and the movie's on and you just automatically just stop and watch it. That's not one of those movies. Those movies are like,
to me,
I'm flipping through the channels and I'm like, oh, fucking Forrest Gump. I always stop on Forrest
Gump.
No,
see now I wouldn't.
If it's 5 minutes left of the movie or it just started, I'll stop on Forrest Gump.
I'm reversed on that because I saw Forrest Gump once. I'm good, thank you. You know what I mean? I'm not. To me, that's
Forrest.
Red Dawn's one of those movies. If Red Dawn,
although I gotta admit,
Red Dawn could be on CBS and have a commercial every 5 minutes. I'll still watch that shit.
Now,
even though
Rocky,
it's on DVD and everything else.
if you take Rocky, right? I've seen Rocky. I don't know, no exaggeration, probably I don't know over 100 times. You know,
Yo, Dish.
Yeah.
yeah. I had
Is
to.
it
I
because,
had
is
to
it
have seen
because
it
you
more than
relate
100
with him
times.
so much, Mikey, or what?
No, I just love that movie. I just love the movie. You know. Um, I don't
Hey,
know.
J Watt, I just watched a movie the other night and it had Long Dick Dong in it. As a grown up, can't even remember what movie.
About
All
last
through
night,
the
another
movie,
good
it's like,
movie.
I know that guy. Who is that guy? I know that guy. And then it's like, ding, 16 candles.
Oh, is he the kid that held up the underwear or whatever?
Yeah.
Lucas, you guys remember Lucas?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, with fucking
Sheehan.
what was his name?
Sheehan.
What the hell is the kid's name? He's
Charlie.
dead. Huh?
Corey something.
Corey Haim.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. They were in. Do you remember they were in License to Drive with Heather Graham when she was young? Her name was Mercedes.
Was that dark-haired chick with the big boobs in high
Blonde.
school?
The Hotel
What
New
was that
Hampshire.
one
where they were locked in the Target store, career opportunities? With
the one Corey was, the Corey that's still alive was dressed almost like Michael Jackson in the whole movie. It was a high school movie. Matter of fact, I think he even had a dance scene where he was dancing like Michael Jackson.
Corey Feldman movies from the 80s. The Lost Boys, License to Drive, Stand By Me, Dream a Little Dream.
I think that was it.
It is. He trades places
That
with
brown-haired chick in
Staying
that
Alive.
movie, his high school crush. I don't know who she is.
Meredith Salinger.
I don't know. All I know is long brown hair, big boobs, and cute as hell. Remind me of somebody I knew in high school. Just saying.
I think she's dead. No, she's alive.
Oh, great. Oh. Yeah, but that was a pretty good movie. It was one of them weird movies, kind of like Raising Arizona, kind of weird shit going on. Say it, J Watt. Say it.
What's he saying?
Quick wardrobe change there, Dish.
I had to sneeze.
You all right?
Aw, we wanted to watch.
Okay, I'll remember that. Yeah.
Urban Cowboy.
Well, I didn't see you wiping off the camera, so you must have did pretty good.
Yeah, I did.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Full Metal Jacket, Crossroads, The Outsiders,
Oh, Full Metal Jacket's classic.
Field of Dreams, Iron Eagle, The Color of Money, good movie.
Dream a Little Dream, Meredith.
I just seen a podcast with Corey Feldman on it
Cold
the other day, and he was talking about all the bullshit he was going through when he was making all the movies.
Is this the girl you're talking about, Steve?
Yep, I think so.
Yeah, that's Meredith Salinger.
The Verdict with Paul Newman. The Accused with Jodie Foster.
Yoink.
And then, of course, there's Top Gun. So,
Has anybody seen the new Top Gun? I heard it was great.
Oh,
I
it's
haven't,
fucking awesome, dude.
and I probably won't see it because it's not,
The same.
Yeah.
It's so much the same that it's not. It's a great sequel by the way it's made.
Right.
Because they tie in some things from the first one. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I really think. I mean,
but it's
It's
watchable.
fucking good. I've seen it 5 times already, and I mean, it's
Really?
only been out since last year or whatever. Yeah,
Wow.
me and my son watched it. Was it last night? Night before last.
Another great movie, Stripes.
Yeah. Hey, you know what movie I watched for the first time other night?
Have you ever had the spatula treatment?
Who's your friend?
Your friend.
You're utterly crazy, wild, head over heels in love with me, aren't you? But what movie I watched the other day that I'd never seen was Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall, Open Range.
Black guys help the white guys. What did he say?
Oh,
He
I
said
finally watched
black
that.
guys help the white guys.
Open
It's from
Range.
2003.
Is that another like Breakback Mountain movie?
No, they're like free range ranchers or whatever, and
Yeah.
they come into this town
Is there a
that
tent
these people
scene?
that this rancher that owns most of the town and has the marshal under his under his thumb and everything. It's good.
It was good, but it was a little long. I thought they could have ended it
Well,
before
what
he.
fucking Kevin Costner movie made from 1989 until now isn't
True.
long?
That's true.
Oh, you know what? You know what's a great?
Dances with Wolves long or
Anybody remember? Everybody remember Corky Park?
yeah.
What a great fucking movie.
Oh, I can see Mike's kind of artsy fartsy movie guy. That was kind of artsy fartsy movie, but good.
No, it's like it's not CIA, but it's it's in the Russian thing and during the Cold War.
Well, I think that's based on a true story too.
The
Wildlife, Jay Watt says.
Never seen The Wildlife.
Why does that sound familiar?
Never seen it. Absence of mouths.
I have to look that one up.
I can tell you Clint Eastwood's worst movie. I'll tell you that right now. It was with Burt Reynolds. It was called City Heat. When one was a cop and one was a private eye.
I remember that movie.
Back in like the 40s or 30s or whatever. The movie was kind of terrible. They keep pulling out the guns. Like Burt Reynolds pulls out a gun, Clint Eastwood pulls one out that's bigger. Burt Reynolds pulls out one that's even bigger, and then Clint Eastwood pulls out one that's even bigger. Burt Reynolds pulls out one, then Clint Eastwood's like.
Was that back in his Left Turn Clyde movie days or
No,
after?
I think it was after that.
But lose.
It was after that. It was right about the time of Heartbreak Ridge. So, or maybe before.
85, 86, 84, 85, 86.
All I seen was in The Wildlife was a cartoon movie. Jay Watt, you just missed Susie flashing.
Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock, kids.
No, we didn't. We can see it in the reflection of those drums.
City Heat was terrible. I saw it in the double feature.
I got to polish that chrome snare more.
What was the one with Adrian Barbeau and Lyle Alzado? It was Cavemen or something.
The Fog.
No, they were Lyle Alzado and
That wasn't Lyle Alzado, was it?
Wasn't it?
I mean, Ringo Starr was in Caveman.
Was it
Lana.
Ringo Starr?
Lana.
Poo-poo, caca, shit.
Shelley Long was in it.
Caveman.
Was that
Yeah.
Caveman?
Ringo
That wasn't
Starr.
Lyle Alzado?
Na, 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 na,
When
na,
he was spotting,
you can put the blind guy's hand in the fire.
remember when he was farting and the fucking the fucking flames were shooting out his ass?
Yeah.
I was stoned to the bone with my buddy at his dad's house watching that on cable. And when that scene hit, I started laughing so hard I literally fell off the couch.
That had Dennis Quaid.
And I was trying to
Dennis Quaid
act
was his
straight
buddy.
in front of his dad.
What a great movie.
Dennis Quaid was the one that was hopping on one leg.
Yeah.
Remember when they straightened his back out
Yeah,
because they were all hunched over? Oh,
Oh, that was great movie.
I just me and Susie just watched that movie not long ago, and she has never seen it before. And she was cracking up. It's like, you've never seen Caveman?
oh yeah, Caveman's that's a classic.
Yeah,
With
that's
the
back
pumpkins, they throw the
that's
pumpkins
back
on the
when
dinosaur
cable
with the horn.
TV. Back when cable TV was like new.
I saw that at the drive-in.
Fucking Ringo Starr. Go figure.
All right, it's getting late.
It's early yet.
I know. Gear's like, holy shit, Mikey's still on here.
I don't think I've seen the wildlife, J. Watt. Thanks.
Stevie, you doing a chat tomorrow night?
I hope the hell so. Kind of
What's the
missing it,
wildlife
bro.
like? That's it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I was missing you guys. I don't feel connected when I don't have a chat for too long, and I don't like that.
And I want to congratulate everybody for tonight. This did not turn into a food chat till now.
Right.
Even though I ate most of my dinner live.
Yeah, right.
So if you guys check out Stevie's channel tomorrow night, he might be doing a chat. Thank you guys for coming on. Shalisa, thank you for coming on. You're probably already sleeping by now. And Stump was here off air. You guys didn't know that. Stump stopped in off air. He was funny. He's down at his daughter's house, and he said, I'm out of my element, Mikey. I go, why is that? He says, I'm sitting on my daughter's balcony. I go, yeah. He says, and the closest tree is 100 yards away. You know. But anyways,
gravy.
Anyways, hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow night on Stevie's chat. All right, but for now we're out of here.
Night prepping.
Later, y'all.